let's get
Well,
ready. Get ready.
Welcome in.
She's like, shut the fuck up.
We are the NAT30s, and this is the Bums of Greenest do Tyranny of Dragons, our main campaign. Welcome back to our newest player, Amanda, who has joined us. We are missing a Lauren who may or may not show up.
What?
I believe she is coming, but
That's not what we were advertised.
yes.
That's that chaotic.
Yes.
All right. It's not wild magic.
So reminders, we have many ways of interacting with the stream. All subs, gifted, prime, or direct. In addition to supporting the stream itself, you can also give inspiration to our players. The higher the tier, the bigger the inspiration. And all of those donations go into improving our content and our games and getting us more minis and just overall, in general, improving everything about the stream. Let's see, you can also interact with the stream in other ways using your channel points. You can boost initiative. You can start to interact with our world building that we are doing for the next campaign, which should be coming before the year is out. And yeah, a bunch of stuff. You can also feed Lenny on screen, who is not there. Oh my gosh, she's not there. Hold on.
She's in the
Sometimes-
bottom left.
Oh, is she there? Okay, I thought I had her right underneath me. Okay.
I don't know why this is so changed.
Let's see. You can also enter into the monthly giveaway by using your channel points. So each month we have a beautiful set of handmade dice that are created by our friends over at Almost Critical, and I don't have them shipped to me anymore. But today we are actually going to be choosing June's dice winner. You can see them below me every once in a while. They're a really awesome Pride set for June. Very beautifully done. And yeah,
They're like a matte color, right? They're like all.
Yeah, they're kind of. I don't know what they're gonna turn out like at the end because those were pre-finish.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I don't know, but still like solid.
I was gonna say they look
gorgeous
actually look cool.
colors. Yeah, they look
Sometimes
really cool.
nice
I love the
plain-
texture.
Sometimes a nice plain matte dye is just.
Yeah, right. I haven't seen what the July dice are going to look like yet, but I will. And so you can't enter for June dice, you enter throughout the month, and then on our first Sunday stream we choose the winner for the last one. So we'll do that at the midway break. I don't have a giveaway for midway. I don't have a giveaway for today, so you can focus all your channel
We
points
got a
on.
stack of things.
Yeah, I didn't prep anything. So
It's like we always have something.
yeah, we've got stuff. I just need to do that extra work to prep it, and I did not.
Quick, grab one of the boys. How many channel points?
We don't want something that people are gonna ship back.
We
Just
also
give it out again.
We also have the ability to join our Patreon, and if you do that, then you get automatic entries into the monthly giveaway. We have 2 patrons, returning patron. Thank you to the Lead Brush Liquor for returning to our Patreon. And then I just got a notification like 5 minutes ago that we have another new patron. Thank you, Hans. And I will be adding you to our visual cycle. Yes, Hans, thank you. So all of that goes into improving our stream in every way, and also getting more giveaways. We are in our new setting here, our temporary setting, but it's beautifully done, coming together. Patrons, you can get some pictures and see what we're kind of dealing with here. And patrons also get a NAT30s enamel pin, a print, which I'll have to arrange. We got to get some more shipping things to send those away. And if you're a $10, Nerdy 30, you get to get a mug, which has you join the mug club. And we pick winners of some stuff to put in your mugs once a month. So I have to do 2 winners this month because I did not do June. Merch update.
Merchandise. Welcome. NAT30s, the merchandise.
What you buying?
There's a 4th of July sale right this moment, going till the end of the day tomorrow. So, if you're looking for something, 35% off. It's a higher deal than they normally do on everything, not just t-shirts. And speaking of t-shirts, our sales rep gave us a free sample t-shirt that goes to you.
Yay!
So she She kind of knew it was coming because she chose the design, but
Oh,
still,
But it's still
we do
Still
an unboxing, wrapping thing here
Doesn't matter
now.
if you know
Right.
free stuff is coming or not. Free, if you know about it,
Still
free stuff
exciting.
is free freaking stuff and it's great.
So their shirts are really actually comfortable.
Oh, it's really soft too.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you.
And she picked a good color too.
Mhm.
So.
It's actually cool to see the one that I made and the one that they made.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I'll have to do like a color comparison. Because I spent hours. I spent a good like 45 minutes actually trying to nail down those colors.
And this is just a click.
I know. Son of a bitch. I can't match Pantone colors like
Love
that.
it.
But patrons, you get a promo code for always 35% off everything. There is a new one as of July 1st. It should be working, and I don't know if you sent it out to the patrons yet. But
Oh no, I didn't create any visual or I didn't do anything with that.
we will give you that code soon. It should be up and running, and if anybody tries to use it and it isn't, just let us know, and we will get that.
Is it?
Oh,
Are we still trying
set.
to come up with it?
No, we
it's
came
all-
up with
it's
it. I
all
just
set
didn't
up.
do anything to put it out there for the patrons. So we will.
I don't know what it is because I want to. Now I have a whole bunch in my head to say.
Yeah,
Sun's out, bums out.
we could do that next time.
Hot bum summer.
I started a little bit. I
Summertime,
started a little bit on the one that,
Like-
that Kat came up with on Wednesday with the missing finger. It's like a 65, and I owe you 4.
Which is weird because that's the whole thing. That did she bring that up because of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was so confused when I saw that.
Well, she brought up the 65 separately, and then
Oh, okay.
and then
'Cause
like
I
the
was-
owe you 4. Someone's like, oh, it's like Eric's missing a hand with the missing finger.
I was so confused. I even messaged Pat. I was like, "What the fuck does this mean?" Because I wasn't on that Tuesday.
Yeah, you gotta play on Tuesdays. Get all the dirty jokes.
Like you said, it's like a weird. Did you just give me the shocker when you asked?
All right. Well, I also will ask real quick for folks who are watching. Let me know if the video is stuttering. It kind of looks a little weird on my phone. So, but it could be my
Is
phone.
it the fan?
No, like
No,
it's
it's
freezing
digital.
and then is it stuttering? Then
Yeah,
Can
it
you
has
see?
been.
Yeah,
It's
been
clear now, but it was
Yeah.
janky before.
Weird. Well, as long as the audio is good, for those of you who don't know, I am making a podcast version of the sessions now. So if the video version is not convenient for you, you can always hop over, listen to us everywhere that podcast. Yeah, I think I've got it all set. I set up every single one. So good to go. You can listen anywhere that you listen to your podcast: Google, Apple, Spotify.
Except for last Tuesday's Whippy. That one was not recorded.
No,
I can't even go. I wasn't around. I can't even go back and listen to it.
I'm only doing the main campaign. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
only editing the main campaign. If you want to watch the recorded versions of our Whippy, you can become a patron, because only patrons can see those.
And those are fun.
Yes.
Is my head wicked shiny on the thing?
No, it's not showing up.
It's still stuttering, though. I don't know how to fix that. Sorry, everybody. We're
Or
just
maybe
going
there's
to have
a kink in the line somewhere.
to... probably.
He said kink.
Yeah, I'll deal with it later, I guess. Okay. Let's see. We are going to do our intro and then get started and see if our 5th player shows up at some point.
I forgot. Quick, everybody put your clothes back on.
So we rejoin the Bums of Greenest as you cut through the thick hedges of a magical maze left to guard the residence of a missing mage. Zonthal's tower, a tall, sandalwood-colored square structure, stands in front of you about 50 or so feet from the edge of the labyrinth. You have been sent here by the council to retrieve the blue dragon mask from a cult defector named Iskander, who contacted Arik nearly a 10-day ago, saying he did not agree with what was going on and he had access to the mask. Given that the masks are key to bringing back Tiamat from your understanding, it seemed prudent to take Iskander up on the offer, and so you set off as soon as the rest of the bums had recovered from their resurrection. You met up with an old traveling partner, Karlon, a harper you saved on the road many months ago, who greeted you in a village outside of Zonthal's tower, also named Zonthal's Tower. He explained that the maze was difficult to traverse due to unknown magic, and wished you good luck as you climbed over a short safety fence and disappeared into the winding paths. A riddle and a puzzle awaited you, and after many hours of walking, the sun never changing and the tower visible regardless of which direction you looked, you successfully solved the puzzle and pushed your way out of the hedges.
Big brain moment. That was like a galaxy brain group effort.
You were immediately spied from a balcony atop the tower where a cloaked individual yelled out a warning. Iskander said you had been spotted by the cult and he would meet you in the basement of the tower, leaving you a key inside. Arik moved to unstrap the rug from his back. We retconned.
It's not
But
in the
no
bag.
sooner-
It's not in the bag of holding.
It's not in bag holding. But no sooner had Iskander cried out, another individual ran out onto the balcony and attacked him, but was pitched over the tower where they landed below with a sickening thud. So there you stand as Iskander disappears into the square tower, presumably made as a traitor by the cult of the dragon. You stand just outside of the hedges. The tower itself is a good 50 or so feet ahead of you. You can see stairs that lead up on the side facing you into an open door. And then the body of presumably a cultist lying dead.
At the foot of it, or is it out
Like
along?
it's over and near the foot, because the way the tower works is it's a stone tower and then it kind of goes, there's like a base almost, and the stairs go up the base.
What's the weather like? I never asked last session. I meant to.
It is a nice, bright, and sunny day. When you first entered the tower, it was 11 o'clock or so. Now you're looking at 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. So a very strange, like you step out from these hedges and suddenly the sun is just here. Normal. It's like you have to, after so many hours of walking, and you have no idea really how many hours you walked, you have to suddenly get used to.
But the weather in the when we were in the village, when we first came out of the teleportation circle, the weather, was it cold? I can't remember what was it, cold?
It is still winter,
So it's
and
still
you
winter.
are like at the base of the Great Peak Mountains.
Okay,
So
it's still
it's
cold. But
it's
not
cold
like
but sunny.
sub-zero or
No.
anything.
Yeah, it's cold but sunny.
Alright, we'll run to the base of the tower where the body is as quickly as you can.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah, I want her to loot that body.
well, he's gonna look to see if like there's any of the markings and stuff like that. And if he can, depending on what everyone else is doing, he'll try to strip that robe off real quick or something. You know what I mean? If there's if it seems like it's a higher up robe. I figure we've probably seen a bunch of these robes before,
Yeah,
right?
you have.
So we'll
Yeah.
be able to tell, like if he has those
That's in
jewels
addition
on
to
the
those that they already did? Okay.
I can't remember, wasn't it like a necklace? Remember we had the
Yeah,
old
they
necklace, we
have
had a bunch of
these
them before?
like emblems. I forget the word I'm looking for too, but yeah, they're like a triangle, and then yeah. So you run up to this body. It takes you 50 feet running up, and turn it over. It's a bit of a mess. Like it hit the side of that thing and then rolled down and like landed. Just a human as far as you can tell, and wearing just black robes. And when you turn it over, you actually don't even see one of those on it at all.
Okay.
So probably one of the lowest of the low. Yeah.
Gotcha. Arik will strip any weapons off of him. That's all it'll take.
Okay. You are.
Leaving Val to do what he wants.
Yeah, you are able to find.
And hacking his coin purse. His change purse.
Yeah, so you search through. There is no money on this person, but you do find like a short sword
Okay.
and a dagger.
Gotcha. He's just gonna. I'll just shove them into like one of his many belt
Okay.
spaces. He's got space for all that.
Other 10 short swords and daggers.
Goddamn right. That's what he does.
All right. So, what are you doing?
Ours grabbing the weapons. That leaves you guys to do what you want to do.
So, in through the front door.
Well, it seems like they might know that we're here already anyways.
You should probably be quick.
Quick and quiet.
You all did notice that Arik started, like, you dropped your sword and shield real quick and started unstrapping that rug that he has strapped to his back. Just saying. You did notice that.
Just take that rug and just
Perfectly normal.
beat someone to fucking death with just the rug. That's his new weapon. Improvised melee weapon.
Can Zan walk up and try and listen, see if he can hear anything?
Yeah, what is the front, like, is it a front door?
Yeah, so you would have to go up the stairs that
Oh.
lead up to the entrance of this tower, and it looks like just a plain, pretty tall, just almost like ostentatiously though, wooden door with like one of those
Stars
big
for
things.
vocabulary.
Can I look around the grounds? Are we the only ones outside this tower? Are there any hedge trimmer people, landscapers,
Oh
guards,
no, you were
or
the only
anything?
ones. In fact, like you are standing. It's when you look out from where you were standing. It's an open.
Housekeeper Willie's.
It is open around like a 50-foot radius from the tower all the way around. Like the hedge maze stops, and then the tower is just set in the center, and it's like a sandy opening. There's no grass or cobblestones or anything like that, and then there's just the tower there.
When Zan moves to the door, Arik will move up, like, to back him up.
Okay.
Like over his, his shoulder.
Yeah.
SWAT style. Like, stacking up on the door.
Are you all heading up to the door? Are you heading in?
I'll head up behind them, but just keep an eye behind us.
Okay. Looking behind, you see nothing. You have to head up the stairs, probably a good 20 or so feet up, to get to that door. Are you all heading in?
Yeah.
All right. So you open the door, and it's dark inside, like almost pitch black. You don't see much of anything. And you all step in.
You all die.
Game over.
Just imagine, like, the Resident Evil one. It's like, you are dead. Or you have died.
So you step in, and you don't even hear anything, but as it gets dark, like you walk in there, the door closes from behind you And then-
on its own.
on its own, and then suddenly there's light, and you can see a room in front of you. You see a circular room, which throws you off because you do know that this was a square tower.
It's a house of leaves.
So you step in, you see tall ceilings about 10 feet high or so, stone structure, very brightly lit throughout. And you are standing on top of, as you look down, and part of the light that is coming up from your feet, looking down, you can see that you're standing on a teleportation circle. You turn around behind you, and there's no door, just stone wall.
Clever buggers.
And the walls of this chamber bear exotic geometric designs that represent feathers, eagles, and snakes, all rendered in a style that you have never seen before. To one side of the room, there's a human female that is sprawled face down in a pool of blood. She's dressed like a high-ranking member of the Cult of the Dragon. Like very flowy robes, black. It is
met
clear.
black robe ones before? I thought they were like
No, they're all
red,
wearing black.
purple.
Black and
Nope.
purple, right?
They're all wearing black except for the highest ranking who are wearers of the purple.
Okay.
Like
Resmir,
the fir-
Frulam,
like,
Cyan
yeah,
Wrath.
Cyan Wrath.
Yeah, the higher ranking folks are wearers of the purple. So, let me show you what you're seeing actually.
It's been so long since you actually encountered cultists.
Ready to fucking go. Can't keep track. Where is it?
Is the battle camo?
No, not yet. This is not gonna work out
Yeah, beer hits different after some South Dash kids though.
They go well together.
They do, but I'm full of shit.
It's not even that
Did my
sour.
kid?
No, I'm saying because of that, I still had a bunch of the sauvage, sugar in my mouth. And I did that. I was like, ooh.
And can I use those like anytime? Like if we need light, I can be like here.
So the can.
Alright, so you stand here at the on this teleportation circle. Behind you, like when you look behind to see if there is a door, you do see a plaque, like a metal panel that is inscribed with symbols. I'll show you the symbols as well, so you can let me know which ones you're going to mess with. There's a lot going on today, so. Sorry for my stinky bits. This is fun. So, but yes, here you stand at the teleportation circle. To either side of you, you see balconies that are raised about 8 feet above.
And which way? So is this facing?
Nope,
No,
this is
that's
the
like
panel on the wall
Oh,
behind
never
you.
mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought this was the actual circle
Nope.
that we were standing
Yeah.
on. Sorry, that's why I was gonna have one of our minis point. That way we know which way we're looking.
Yeah, there are balconies to either side of you that are about 8 feet high. Yep.
Can I examine this with a religion check?
Examine what?
This panel thing here. See if I read
Yeah,
it.
sure. Actually, yeah, you can make a religion check.
Okay. So, normally I'll be able to do this with advantage, but I'm exhausted, so it just kind of evens out.
Yep.
19.
Okay.
I
You turn and look at the panel and look at all of these symbols. You can see the symbol of what appears to be a chair, then 2 chairs, an hourglass, some kind of L, a star, a triangle, a flame, a square, a rectangle. Looking at this means nothing to you in terms of religion. No religion that you would know. But looking at it, you also, once you kind of take a look and say, no, there's no religion here. This must be arcane in nature.
was gonna say I could have advantage on that if I wasn't super tired. Hey, why don't you roll an arc? I'm +6.
Well, you guys can help, and then that would you can help her, and that would give her advantage.
I don't know. Can I help her if I'm exhausted?
You can.
Alright.
So you get to roll 2.
Yeah.
And then you get to roll 2 d20s. You take the higher number. That's advantage. Disadvantage is the opposite. Like him. No, you don't have disadvantage.
I do normally.
That's disadvantage. Yeah. So right now you have-
There's a few skill checks that I have advantage on.
But he's helping you
But-
actively, so you get to roll twice and take the higher of the 2.
Okay. 11.
Is it a symbol?
It's a 4.
I was hoping it was gonna be a
Sideways,
symbol,
I was
which
like,
is usually the
I don't
next
know.
one.
11 plus
So
5.
11 plus
Plus
your
5.
bonus, so 16.
16.
I'm glad that she's not that we're not the only ones now. He does all of it in his head. She's really good at math too, and I'm over there like.
I'm counting on my
Sometimes I need my toes.
Yep.
So, turning around and looking, you get very close to the panel, not quite touching it, but you see that this with a 16, you've never seen anything exactly like this before, but looking around at everything, looking at the things on the walls, and just knowing where you are, this is a missing mage's home. It's gotta be something arcane, and really your best bet is, casting a spell, touching it. Some kind of interaction with it is very likely, as they are it's a metal panel, but they're slightly raised, almost embossed kind of. There's something about this, although you've never seen it before.
Can Zan look around? Are there any doors in or out of this, or any windows or anything?
Are you looking around as in moving, or standing where you are and looking around?
Yeah, I'll move out towards, because he'd also like to take a look at the body as well.
Okay, so you step over to the body of the cultist, and very quickly looking around, you can see that there are windows in the tower, but they are this thin. So they're tall and thin windows that you could probably stick an arrow through, but in terms of physically moving through as a
Can't get through
person, nobody can. And so when you look out, well, you're not that close, you're looking at the body. So you step over to the body. You can make are you proficient in medicine or?
No, but I am in investigation. Can maybe see if I can tell how they died, whether it looks like trauma or.
Yeah, you don't even need to make a roll for that. You step over and there's blood just pooling out, and when you kind of lift up the body a little bit, you can see a stab wound in the chest of the cultist. And then when you lift up, you can see the symbol on her, the emblem that she has is a 3-pronged. So higher ranking person.
Zan will take the symbol.
Okay.
And then just do a quick check to see if they have anything of them on them, value or scrolls or anything.
Yeah, searching through, she doesn't have anything. She's got a dagger on her, and that's it. Just a regular old dagger.
And then there's no doors in the room?
No doors. As you make your way around the perimeter of this tower, you're able to look out the window, and you can see that it's a beautiful, bright, sunny day, and you can see the maze below. From this angle, the maze actually looks completely overgrown and out of control again. Despite the fact that you walked through a perfectly manicured hedge maze, it looks like someone goes through daily. Looking down on it, it is totally overgrown. And
we walked up the stairs. How high do we look off the ground? 'Cause I wasn't sure how high is the maze compared to us.
So you don't look that high off the ground, actually. You look like you walked in, and looking down, you're maybe 20, 30 feet from the ground. I would say from where it starts to slope up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Arik knows nothing about magic at all, but looking at this panel, looking at the way it's drawn, the purple, did you say it was certain things were glowing?
Nothing is glowing.
Oh,
it's just
so it's the circle itself that we're standing on.
Yeah, the teleportation circle was glowing.
Okay.
It is no longer.
Okay.
Does anybody have a parchment or a pencil? Let's take a rubbing of this.
I wouldn't touch it. Not yet. But Arik is going to take a chalk that he had used in the hedge maze, and he's going to draw on the wall, the number 1.
Okay.
Is this a rack of weapons?
Yeah. You head over to the rack of weapons. They are.
This is his thing. He's got a whole.
Nothing special. It all looks to be kind of like standard, run-of-the-mill, generic short swords and daggers primarily. Some crossbows here and there. Yeah, there's nothing crazy there.
Any crossbows? I
bolts.
was gonna say. Literally. Nailed what he was gonna do because that's what I was gonna say. How high are we? That's why I wanted to mark the floor.
Roll a d20. See how many.
I was
9.
All right, there's 9.
I don't know why I'm loading it like it's stuck in a clip.
Ari will just take another dagger and. Are there
Okay.
any hand axes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Two. I mean, it's standard fare. And then he'll look at the suits of armor.
Those are decorative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing special on the rack, the shield rack either.
No, yeah, just kind of like your standard run-of-the-mill shields. They look newer, so looking around, actually, the tower looks in pretty decent shape. Given that Zonthal is said to have disappeared over 100 years ago, like the information that you were given by Karlon was that about a year ago, the people in the village started seeing stuff like lights on in the tower and little hints that something was going on. So they've been taking care of this place, but there's standard fare pretty much in this particular room.
Can Arwel use shields?
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Never mind. I just can't remember if all clerics can use shield. No, they can all use shields. Only some can use heavy armor. That's what it is, right? Forge clerics, war clerics.
Yeah, you should have a shield in there in your inventory.
What would that be?
Next page. Right.
No?
Yep. Right here.
There it is.
Oh,
Never mind,
a-
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
Just a regular
Just to
shield.
know.
Yeah.
All right.
So this room looks pretty bland. So the only real interesting thing is that panel. Because we came in through a door but wound up on a teleportation circle, I'm guessing that those symbols will take us to different points in the tower.
What depends is what means what. I'm gonna go on a limb and say the 2 chairs, which until you said chairs, I'm an idiot because I thought pitchforks. Legitimate, because I'm looking at this one. I was like, oh, 1 pitchfork.
I can see.
2
Oh, it's because
pitchfork.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It looked like, I'm gonna guess communal room, some sort of office or workroom for himself. The others I have no idea.
Oh, that would be library.
That's a fire room, and that's a time room.
We're going to outer space!
That's the lobby.
B1.
Library, yeah. It's just a
That
fancy
would be my guess.
Can
An
Zan start investigating the room to see if he sees any of these symbols anywhere else in the room? Maybe to eliminate which one is that we're on?
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
Is there a difference between... I'm only asking because of the way it's drawn with the colors, which is why I was going to ask. I thought they were glowing. Between these symbols and this middle spiral?
So everything appears to be raised or embossed in some way.
Because I just noticed now that it was the same color as these. So
Yeah.
maybe that's a different... That's also... We'll go... I don't know what the hell... That's...
Roll.
18. So moving about the room, what you see is just more of those feathers, eagles, snakes, all in that style. And actually, you have religion, right? You said you're a proficient in religion?
A Mayan god.
Yes, but about phase, fiends, and undead.
Oh, I see. Okay. You don't see any other symbols here. There seems to be a lot. There's a theme in this room, but you're not familiar with it. very stylized, almost like the Aztec kind of.
I literally just said that. I said the Mayan gods.
Yeah,
I
like
was
the.
thinking Quetzal. Is that Mayan or Aztec? Quetzal.
Quetzal, like
Quetzal.
Quetzal. I think that's Mayan.
I guess that's
Yep.
I'm proficient in religion.
Because that's like the third time.
And that's what you see up on the like all over
Yeah,
the
ask
walls
if
here.
Anything has religious connotation.
Does anything in the room have any religious connotation? I'm proficient in religion.
Make a religion check. What was it?
13.
13? With a 13, looking about the room, you recognize this as being from a culture called the Maztecan. Or Maztecan, sorry. Not Maztecan. Maztican. And then, but you're not really sure why. It's kind of out of place. It seems, again, being of arcane nature and having that religious background, you and Val would kind of come to the same conclusion as like mages. You know, they get something in their head and then they get really into it, and suddenly they've got a whole room dedicated to the Maztecan Empire, and you know it seems to be more along those lines as opposed to, at least from what you can tell in this room, which has been a little bit commandeered by the cult. You don't really see all that much more. Perhaps at one point there were other items here that maybe he had collectibles in this room, but all of that, this is now a cult stronghold.
I heard things that about casters and wizards and shit all the time. Fucking wizards.
All right, what are we doing?
Well, it seems like we've only got one thing we really can do, and that's pick a symbol.
Press the button.
We're gonna.
Which one?
Any guesses as to what the other ones might mean? Or any guesses of the ones that I think?
Fiery pit. Maybe you don't want to go there. You might be right with the office. Maybe a mess hall. Maybe that's a
Timeout.
mage's chamber.
Timeout corner.
The star could be like an observatory, or it could be
Good call.
where they worship some sort of evil.
Maybe the gods that you've described on the walls here.
Those are worshippers.
Took me a second.
All right, what are you doing? What's your decision, folks?
I say pick one, Huntsman. Get the wise one here.
I'd say go straight for the office. If that's what it
Chairs
is.
feel kind of safe.
Single chair.
One chair.
The single chair.
We'll get on the symbol and
Who's touching it?
Zan will touch it.
Okay. Zan, you reach out, lightly place your fingers on the chair. You see the chair symbol light up just slowly, like with this purple light. And
What would this room have been called? Like, I'm gonna write down what I wrote, like as number one. What?
I don't know.
Lobby.
Okay, yeah, sure, that works.
Dining room. There's a table set with a big rug in the center.
Lobby.
The lobby.
Dining. One.
So as you touch the symbol, you all look at each other and look down. You can see the teleportation circle underneath you also emanates this light, but it's more of like a light blue, very peaceful, calm light blue. And interestingly, you don't get that familiar like sucking, like you've been sucked through a teleportation. Instead, it's almost like gravity is like pulling down on your body. You feel very weighted. There's a bright light as the light underneath you shoots up and hits the ceiling, and then you all you feel your breath kind of being pulled out for a moment, and then you land and turn around, and you're still in this room.
Oh, we already picked the dining room.
And you hit the one with the single chair?
The one with the single chair. Okay.
Double it up with 2 chairs, sir.
Trifully. If this is a single dining room, that would probably be the main dining.
So you go for it. Let's get this done.
We are looking for the deserter.
What you doing?
And the 2 chairs.
Gonna go for
You touching the
two.
two chairs?
Art's gonna slap the 2 chairs this time. He's like, enough! Yeah.
All right,
His hand
flip a coin.
explodes.
There should. Oh, I've got one. Here you go.
I was gonna say, I have the whoopee coin somewhere. Oh shit. Is this like a live or die thing? Fuck. Is that a... It looks like a, Jedi Order symbol for a second. Shit, I was supposed to call it.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, no, in my head I did.
Oh, okay. What'd you call
Are
it?
there wings on that?
Yes.
Okay. So you all like take another deep breath, feeling that as the light goes shooting up again.
That's neat.
You saw the symbol light up, and you all blink, letting that breath out of you, and you are standing right here. You appear up on the balcony on the right side. And you're just kind of standing there looking around, and then you look over and you are still in the same room. But you're only about 8 feet up. It's easy enough to climb down, but...
And there's no symbols or anything to...
Nope,
like,
turning around
correlate.
and looking, there's no metal panel on the door, on the wall behind you. You're just up there.
Art's gonna reach over and then, without saying anything, touch that first symbol that we touched.
That's not there.
You have to get down.
We have to
Oh,
get
shit.
So are you all climbing down? I mean, we can skip down.
On the floor there, is that just like a design? The
Um,
balcony floor?
there is another teleportation circle underneath you.
Oh.
So each teleportation circle is a different button. We've got 2 and 7 others.
We just happen to pick 2 that are in this room.
So that was the 2 chairs.
And the single chair.
There's no straight line from that one to this one, but maybe they correlate. Does this thing spin?
No, it's set into the wall.
Wheel of Fortune.
Alright. I say the most intricate looking one is the hourglass.
Let's try it.
Seems important.
Might as well.
Alright. Who's touching it?
Say we'll touch it.
Zan? Okay. So, Zan, you put your hand on the hourglass figure, and your fingers lightly touch the raised metal, and you wait for a second, expecting something, and nothing happens. I'll say for a moment you see just a little, and it goes back. It's like it wants to do something, but then it shuts itself back down.
Like a sad R2D2 noise.
Does everything in the room look the same as far as we can tell?
Yeah, you turn around and look, and you just standing in this room for the third
Try
time.
What
time.
We
about
climbed down.
Anything happen?
We went back around to the front door.
No.
No.
This balcony is inside of the tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When we were at the maze, didn't the guy say he was going to leave us a key?
Yes.
Whatever this is, we need a key for it. So we need to find him before we can do this.
He was on the balcony.
So we want to go up.
Yes, he was on a balcony outside.
Okay.
So these balconies are inside. To clarify, like
Yeah.
you're in the room, you look up and you can see there are balconies on either side. I'm kind of looking at it. Perhaps they're like archer balcony, like something to, because this is the entrance. This is where you first come in. So, maybe it was like a defensive thing. Because there's no doors, there's nothing else. There are windows up there that allow you to look out, but
Well, this one.
Let's do that one.
Fuck it.
I pressed the star.
We're literally just
You
pressing
start
all the
just
panels
pulling
on the elevator.
All right.
Fuck around and find out.
Okay.
That's what we do. That's what this party's all about.
So you put your hand on the star, and it lights up, and you feel that familiar like. I'm gonna get the map.
That'll be like
So
4th of July. 4th of
Burned
July.
into my hand
no.
like an
What did you
envelope.
do?
He did
There's
I
a
something.
brought us
map.
to the right place.
There's a map.
He did something, and that makes us happy.
I have a map that I can adjust as you go to the different rooms. I just need
Adjustable
to
maps.
find which room this is.
Yeah, what is this button?
I want to push the button.
Probably gonna see stuff.
Tiny Toons. Plucky Duck.
Plucky duck.
Plucky duck.
I push the button, not you push the button. I push the button.
Zane go down the hole.
Even as a kid, I found that annoying.
I love that one so much. Alright, okay. Let me just adjust my map here to fit where you are at.
This reminds me of the winter music.
A little bit.
Winter music.
I mean, I think it's all by the same guy.
Yeah.
It is.
Anyone else? I'm so nervous. I feel like we're playing Russian roulette.
We are.
Absolutely.
Like, for all we know, like that just means the barracks.
Because I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything,
Shoots us
but
off into outer space.
statistically, before we pressed the star, we were 30% done. Like the odds of that, while great, just means that a bad one, the odds just keep getting closer and closer.
Right. Sorry, it's taking me so long.
So that's just a square now.
Together.
I think so. Yeah, square, rectangle, triangle.
I like how nobody was like, hey, why don't we go check out the fire?
Yeah,
That was the one. Like,
Let's go to hell. Let's go check that out for a while.
Yeah, no, that's totally like.
We're all like, eh.
Yeah, that's
the furnace.
dragon fire. It's like we're gonna be teleported to a nest.
I really thought that we were gonna, like, one chair. That's not one chair. You know what I mean?
It's one.
Well, it's
table.
like the first floor
Yeah.
and the second floor of the area.
Alright, I'm just gonna come over this way. Gonna take up space, sorry folks.
Oh,
Floor, probably. Oh my god, sorry. Sorry.
I didn't know cannons existed in this universe.
Everything exists.
I wish I had a picture. I wish
I
I
think
had
it's
saved
one I have
the
on the
picture of this.
Well, what we need to do is just get this, but in the tier.
I know.
That way you can zoom when you want something to be 10 feet. You just zoom in and make the
Thank
squares
you.
bigger.
Right.
You know?
Alright, so you are all in that teleportation circle?
Mm-hmm.
There is a big shelf behind.
Let's
I'll
get our
describe.
minis, guys. Come on. It's minis time.
Yes.
What's
Yeah.
yours again?
That's not him anymore. This is my stand-in.
Oh, I see him. He's
Oh, you've
buried
got
at
a
the
mace.
bottom.
I do.
You've got a fucking mace. That's badass.
Alright, so you the light comes down from the ceiling.
Forgetting Abaddon.
Oh.
Abaddon.
Just quiet.
And you find yourself standing in another circular. Yeah, sorry. you may
No,
not-
no, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't on something that, like, was important before.
Yeah.
And it was all-
So all around, you can see bookshelves, and this chamber is clearly the workplace of a wizard. There's a pair of luminous.
At least you didn't look like you were dying that time. That first time, I was like, oh god, he's a Heimlich.
Drop over. There's a pair of voluminous tomes on astronomy and astrology that lie open on the table. There's a massive telescope that is meant to be a telescope of brass, crystal, and polished mahogany that
Telescope,
rests on an
cannon.
intricate stand in the middle of the chamber. There's a ladder that rests against one wall and an immense crystal lens that is embedded in the ceiling. So you can see this is the workspace of a of a wizard.
How dusty is it? Has it been used recently, or is there a lot of dust in here?
It all looks like it's like immaculately kept. There are no spider webs, no cobwebs, nothing. It is quiet.
What does that look like? It is. This square, these 4 squares, is that?
Those look to be more bookshelves and whatnot. Here, let me show you what this room looks like, if I can. Let's drag it over here, make it bigger. Whoa, whoa.
Oh yeah, no jeez.
Ah!
Right on the map.
I know, this isn't what I wanted it to open up in. And I didn't save that one. Hold on. Try to open it in picture viewer. There we go.
Showing us wrong rooms.
No,
I
okay.
know, but you don't know what you're looking at. I'm not worried.
We could know what everything is, and we'd still find a way to
You
fucking
have no idea what any of it is. Alright, so yeah, you were standing here. So the moment you like, so you settle and you look and you see this beautiful, whatever the fuck this was called, telescope, that is peering up towards the ceiling.
We're not on like the top outside. We're still in a room with a ceiling.
You are in the tower. When you look up, there's a big lens.
Oh, the crystal is
The crystal
the whole
lens.
ceiling.
Yeah.
And then we can see through that to the sky.
You can see up, and when you look up, you don't quite see the sky. It's almost like you see the galaxy. You see stars. You
That's pretty
see.
badass.
It's not the bright day sun. It's like these moving.
Does
Like
dude
it's,
have
and
a
it's like
spelljammer dock nearby? I want that.
Can Zan check the desk and book area, see if
Yeah, I'm
anything
gonna
looks
examine the
useful,
books
anything on
also.
the tower or useful.
Okay.
And Arik is going to look at what he thought was a cannon, but is a telescope.
All
If
right.
there's an obvious way to look through it,
This is an odd cannon.
tally ho, good chums.
All right.
Do you
So.
want us to do investigation rolls or?
There's really
Yeah, so as you guys start
I'm gonna look at
heading
the
out into
sun.
the room, you can go ahead and make investigation checks.
Aha!
Do you want me?
Sure.
I was gonna look through the telescope. I don't know if that.
Oh, you want to look through?
I don't know if
sure.
that requires.
24.
Nice.
And that's with
16.
disadvantage.
All right, what are you guys looking for?
Zan is specifically looking for anything on the tower to try and help decipher the what you call it, or anything regarding the cult.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm looking for anything that, anything about monsters, because that's my jam.
Okay.
Phase undead, and then just anything else that might be like, oh, that looks interesting.
Okay. Arwel, what are you doing?
Can Arwel check around the walls and see if there's any kind of other arcane symbols?
Sure. Make an Arcana check. And where would we say Abaddon is hanging? Abaddon's hanging out with you, Arik. Wherever you go, she comes up right behind.
There is a big copper
trying-
shiny brass thing.
Yeah.
Is she
probably-
trying to scale the wall to steal the giant jewel in the ceiling?
All right. Can you place yourselves where you are? And Abaddon will be like right.
Oh god, I took you with me, Val. Sorry.
This is a bookshelf over here, you said?
Yeah, there's bookshelves like this entire thing is like a library. That's very scant. There's a very awesome photo picture of someone.
She's gonna be looking at the shiny cannon.
She's like the dude from the Mummy. Like, if there's like the jewel, he's got a little dagger like popping out like the.
Well, we did say she's like a boo from Aladdin, like reaching
Yeah.
for the giant jewel. We're all like, no.
Let me see if I can find.
We will all fucking die. And she's like,
The
"My
image
shiny."
somebody drew. I mean, there you go. So,
So here's the thing with Aladdin.
It is I, Gazim.
You get the lamp, but this forbidden treasure. What if you wish to own the forbidden treasure? Is that allowed? Then it's yours. Then it's not forbidden.
so this is like sort of what it looks like.
Or it traps you in where the forbidden treasure is.
So this
Because then
is
it's
the
yours, but you can't
You
use it.
just wish that it's the unforbidden
image-ish,
treasure.
but it doesn't show the teleportation circle. But this is kind of like what
Okay.
if you want to picture what it kind of looks like.
Nice.
All right. So you all start like spreading out, looking at the images, and let's see. Okay. Arc. You start looking into the
It's pointed right at the sun.
you go to start looking into the lens,
One eye.
and you feel the heat. Oh no, hold on.
The sun.
like fucking whatever. He's like, President Trump, don't look at the sun. And he's like,
He's like,
you can't tell him what to fucking do.
You feel the
Staring
heat
at
of fire that goes like whizzing past your head, and you like stop and turn and look at Abaddon, who's like, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
son of a
Out
bitch.
from the balcony. Several individuals come running out.
Again.
We actually have an initiative boost too from the
Yes,
last
you
time.
do.
So
What do we have to do?
yep, you
Is that all
roll a
the time?
d20 and you add.
so your
So
initiative
whatever
is
it is,
based
minus
off
one.
your tax. Yeah, so.
Several individuals come running out from the balcony.
So we gotta remember to clear each room before we start looking at things.
You live and you learn.
Oh shit.
And let me switch to battle
What is the
music.
initiative boost?
What order you go in combat? It's like turn-based combat.
Let me double check.
So is it like highest to lowest?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
whoever
but she rolls also for initiative for all her.
+2.
We got +2.
+2 to everybody's initiative.
Everybody.
Well, to the party.
Oh,
To
okay.
the party,
Is
yeah.
what it is. It was that when I was at Max's birthday party, and I like caught like 30 seconds, and I was like, I started cashing in points. I think I got that, and I did something else too. I can't remember what it was. Shit. Never wrote it down.
I don't remember. I have it written down here. There was an initiative boost, and there's one more thing. I
Yes.
think you got 2 things.
I know I cashed in for 2 things. I just can't remember.
Initiative boost, a Lenny attack, and a that bump.
Oh, I did 3 things.
You might not have. It might have been other people
Oh.
who did.
I think you already did that bump though. Or was that a different that bump?
I think it was a different one. Alright, hold on. Let me just do my little shit here. We've got.
I'm gonna stop using that one.
Alright, so we've got this and 20 and above.
What was?
20 and above.
Oh.
Alright. And my pen is running out. Of course. 15 and above.
19.
15.
10 and above.
12.
Anybody want to roll for Abaddon?
Sure.
What do you have, Val?
15.
15. I didn't write it down.
So you use +2. So 11. Nope. I'm sorry. That's a 6, right?
Also,
Well,
whatever
mine's
her
on-
modifier.
Oh, I don't know what a modifier and stuff is.
It's
Shit.
probably a +2.
Okay. So that's 6, 8, 10.
Alright, so Abaddon is a 10.
I shouldn't be rolling for other people because I suck at
Alright, sorry, what was yours? 11?
12. Only because of that initiative boost.
All right.
What
Zan.
You're missing one.
Oh, sorry, Arwel. Jeez.
I have a 2 with the boost.
Would you roll it now?
I rolled a 1 and then
minus one.
That's why this one's
That's going
in
in
the
first
money.
fight.
Wait,
Not
you have a
Put it in the
minus
dice
1
jail.
for initiative?
Yeah, if
you
you have
want.
8 for
It's
your
yeah.
This is jail.
It's
Bad
not
dice.
better?
You get- I was gonna say you get like bad dice.
All right. Here we go. Your first battle, right? In the main campaign. Okay. Zan, you turn. So we are going to be using these.
Ooh, yes.
If you want to pass them around or whatever.
So it's 1 inch per 5 feet.
Yep. You guys
So,
want to pass
so
them?
you use your movement.
Is it speed?
Yep. Your speed. So 30 feet. So you can go in one turn max 6 inches.
Okay.
So you can like break it up however you want to go. Like normally there'd be a grid with squares, so each square is 5 feet,
Okay.
which is equal to 1 inch. So you just use this and like
So
measure.
I
And you
can go
don't-
up to 6 inches.
And you don't have to use all your movement at once. Like if you wanted to move 10 feet, do something,
Yeah,
an
you
action
can
or
split
bonus
it up.
action, do with that, and then you can move again for the remainder, or you don't even have to use all of your movement, or you don't have to use it at all. If you wanted to stay right there, you could do whatever. What do you have standard movement? 30 feet?
30, yeah.
30.
You can go 9 inches.
Oh, these are all things.
I totally just noticed a little halfling in there too. Huh. That's funny. It was like perfect. It's like halfling's hide. I didn't even see it until just now.
You know what? Zan's gonna stay where he is, and he's gonna take out his bow.
Okay.
And bonus action, Kensai shot to give it an extra D4, and he will fire at the lead one coming out.
The tiefling?
Yes.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That does hit.
Right. So let's see. 8, 2D4. 5, 8, 12, 17 points of damage for the first attack.
Okay. 17.
And second attack. It's another 18.
All right, that hits on the same.
Same one.
Okay.
Oops, not psychic. Don't get that time. 6, 11 points of damage.
All right. So you let loose the arrow, 2 of them, and as this tiefling comes running out with their daggers, 2 daggers in hand, they get stuck in the chest by 2 arrows. Just kind of stagger back, and just keep running.
And
Anything else?
movement, I'm just gonna move out in between anyone and Arwel, because last time Zan saw Arwel, they weren't doing too well, so he's not in a rush to see Arwel hurt again.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Val.
Run up to the dude that is coming at us
Okay.
first. The one that Zan just did. Take out my 2 scimitars.
Mm-hmm.
And as a bonus action, I would use my crimson. Right? It's bonus
You're what? I can't hear you.
on. I'm just trying to remember how to play him. Yes. Actually, no. Not yet. We'll see how the fight goes. I have to play this smart and not stupid. Alright, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, so...
A 13 to hit.
Yes.
That hits.
Alright. 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
My second attack is 16
That does hit too.
for 10 slashing damage.
All right. So with this attack, you come forward. Between the arrows and the slashing of Val's scimitars, this one goes to get up and run, but you cut him short and slice into his belly, and he falls down. He's gone or dead. Just falls down the street.
Nice.
Alright.
Well done, gentlemen.
And then
Sorry, I should have knocked him over.
No, that's fine.
I was literally playing in my head like a sicko. Actually, and him just looking down like, and just.
Yeah, so that's
as
exactly
a bonus
what happened.
action, I step over the corpse to the halfling
Okay.
and use my bonus action to attack one more time because my two weapon fighting.
Okay.
Uh,
I was gonna say,
17.
I was gonna say you looked at me and I was like, I don't know, dude.
17 does hit. Yes.
Oh, 4.
4 points of damage.
He's very
Yeah.
small, so.
Okay, yeah, you step forward and the halfling just kind of ducks out of the way, but you were able to slice down the side.
Get his
and-
back.
Yeah,
hit him
like-
with a pommel.
Right in
Kind
the
of like,
face.
yeah, like hit the top, but no, like you don't quite hurt them per se. You just do damage to their armor.
Fuck off!
Oh, you white guy!
All right, anything else?
That is all I'm gonna do.
Once you hit 6.
Not sure how much. I didn't move much. It was like 5, 10, 15 feet.
Next time I'll know to do
So I'll just stay there.
All right. Okay, so you all see a bright streak that you are very familiar with come out from the balcony and slam into the ground. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage on those. Because I can see it.
Not. Nope. Yes, you, Val. Everybody. As just a fireball explosion takes up the entirety of the area that you all are standing in.
I got 11.
You said it was a saving throw, right?
Yep, dexterity saving
So
throw.
it's a 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 2.
Okay.
Did I see this attack coming?
Why? I mean, yes.
Because
you
I have
all
a
saw
reaction.
it. You all saw it.
When a creature you can see within 30 feet makes an attack, you can use a reaction roll 1d8 and subtract the result from the creature's attack roll.
It's not an attack roll.
Oh.
Fireball just happened.
Ah, fuck!
All right, so what'd you get?
22.
Okay, you got a 2.
11.
Okay.
17.
All right, and then we need Abaddon. If someone wouldn't mind.
Somebody better than me, please.
Like pull up her thing, because I can't run her too.
Anyone have any objections to me playing with her? Come on, load.
I like the idea that they hit us with a fireball and then she's like, you know what? Fuck you, go back. And then she just like throws one back.
I don't think Abaddon's gonna make it with
Okay.
a modifier because I rolled a 2.
Wait, did she have to make
Okay.
one? I thought, did she have to make
Oh, was
the-
Abaddon out of the?
I thought she was.
No, everybody got hit.
Everyone?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It
okay.
was everybody. She is, I believe, resistant, so it's not
Not as bad.
as bad.
She,
But
what, she has resistance to fire?
she's a tiefling, so just kind of inherently, I'm pretty sure that she is okay. Just double checking her thing here. Skills, actions,
Glad I got to make that one.
That's my highest
abilities.
saving throw. I got a 1 on it.
Holy fuck.
But I have a plus 10.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm glad I was able to, I had advantage because my first one
you're
was
up
5.
next.
It was a 5 or a 16. plus the 1 for 17.
I want to do this.
Yes.
She's like, where's the cantrip?
Okay.
I can, like, I don't have
20
to
minutes
just
later.
select and just cast
Yeah,
it.
cantrips, no spell slots, you just do them. Yeah, it's like the easiest of your magic.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
And the cool thing about
Alright.
cantrips,
Finally,
when
able
it's
to actually roll
struck
damage here.
1d8, and as you level character, it starts getting more powerful. So even if it's
We
You know
did
what?
get with
I'm
the
gonna go ahead and roll her fireball.
it doesn't stay like so.
Her fireball dice, because why the heck not?
Because they're hers and we gotta use them, not. No.
She ain't here. She don't get to use them.
She's using her own her
Playing
Abaddon's
hooky.
dice.
Playing hooky.
Oh, okay.
That Abaddon.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's a lot. Look how many dice she's rolling. Oh.
I failed
Yeah.
this. I'm pretty sure I failed this.
Oh.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Arwel, Abaddon, and Val. So you failed. Oh, you guys got lucky. Look at all these ones. 10, 16, 22. So 22 points of fire damage.
Zan will use his reaction to cast Absorb Elements to gain resistance to fire.
Alright. 22 points of fire damage, and if you took a half, it's 11. So 11 points for Abaddon.
So just type in how much
I will
damage.
subtract that from hers.
Is that a tiefling that just launched that too? Or what is that
Okay.
guy?
Does it matter what kind of damage?
No, the only time is if you have like a resistance.
The tiefling's dead.
So if you have resistance,
Not a
it's
tiefling.
half whatever damage you would take.
It did not hit any of the other people, just you. Alright, so then that individual's gonna
Will you
move.
tell me if I had resistance?
You do notice that this person is wearing the robes of, like,
Oh, no,
you,
no, no worries.
when you look back at through the fire as it starts to move away, you notice the purple and gold robes of a wearer of purple
For
steps
radiant.
out
Oh, okay.
over, actually
Yeah,
this
that was
way,
fire, like radiant is like
behind
godly
cover.
magic.
Alright, so it is now all of my cultists' turns.
Fuck.
So, let's see. Awesome. I'm going to say. You see this dwarf just go make a hand motion and say something in Dwarvish, and they run forward here actually to like right about here, and a sword appears next to you, Zan,
Spiritual weapon.
and they are going to
Fuck.
round.
But to see that, just how much
You?
that sucks. That's, my other character, Graxis, in the Tuesday campaign, that's like his like bread and butter is casting spiritual weapon. Sorry, did I kick you? No, no.
And the
Sometimes
let's
I'm like, I
see.
stretch it. Yeah.
This other one here. The human? Is the human over there? In
This
the
right
red?
here?
Yeah.
Looks like another dwarf
Oh, another dwarf? Okay.
with a bent sword.
Get that
The
dwarf some
I was
pills.
gonna say, brawn bent blade.
You see this one reaches into their pocket, whispers some words, and a faint shimmer appears on this one. And I'm just going to put a random thing on it so I know that this one has that. Meanwhile, they are going to run around the bottom of this to her. And the rest of them are good. So, here we go. We've got,
So is that a human or a dwarf that we can see?
let's see.
I mean, on that it looks like it's supposed
This
to
is
be
a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both dwarves. Alright, so 2 attacks against Abaddon. plus. Yep, so both hit. And she takes.
Don't forget, for some reason, Abaddon's armor class isn't coming up right. It should be 14.
Oh,
instead of
14.
12.
Okay, so only one hits. For 7 points of damage, and I'm marking these on her.
Oh, you're
Yeah, I'm
keeping
taking
track.
care of it. So Abaddon, she just kind of like turns to the side as this dwarf comes up, and she dodges out of the way of the one, but then the other one gets her right underneath the ribs. You hear her yell out, "Oops!" Ah!
That's what she says. Whoops, good.
Oops! Fucker. That's what she says.
That does sound exactly like something I would say.
This next one here is going to reach out. The little halfling is going to reach up and grab your arm, Val, and it's going to cast Inflict Wounds on you.
You're lucky they grabbed your arm. Perfect height. Unless I got burned off along with Happy Face.
I have to decide.
Did you get Anakin Skywalker? Darth Vader? What happened?
So they reach out to grab and touch you, and they start to whisper, but you are able to like yank your arm out of the way before they're able to finish up their attack.
Like, fool me, we won.
But from behind
Good
you,
child.
you do get attacked twice by the behind you. Wow, all right, okay. Those are both misses. And but
Get
then
off me.
Zan.
I was like,
The sword comes out with a 22
That hits.
to hit you.
to me?
No,
To
Zan.
Oh,
Zan.
okay.
And you take 8 points of slashing damage from this spiritual weapon.
Just waiting for Zan to just fucking take this sword and just like
All right.
eat it. Like Zan never ceases to amaze me with the ounce of shit he pulls out of his ass.
All right, you're up.
Fuck. You fucked me up with what I was gonna do when you moved that dwarf over.
Good.
Eric's gonna go for the. I can reach the mage, right? What is it? 9 inches?
No,
said-
6 inches. Zan has 9 inches.
Yeah, you should be able to reach. Go around.
He's pretty prodigious.
Elves, man.
Yeah, so I'd be able to come out from here and then bang her right.
Yep. As you go, that halfling's gonna take a stab at you. No. Wow, these rolls.
This?
That is a miss. Yes. As you go by, it's like, ugh. You just side look.
Arik is gonna rage as a bonus action.
Okay.
That'll give me +2 to the damage and resistance to, the regular piercing stuff. And he's gonna attack recklessly right now, so he's gonna attack with advantage.
Okay.
So 7 + 10 for a 17 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
I was gonna say I'm really thankful because the other one was a 1. We all know what happens when I roll
That
ones.
She doesn't.
Find out. One
If
day
I
I'll
actually
find
whack
out.
her and I'm like, ah!
You're afraid of her for the rest of your life.
Yep. So it's this is a D8, correct? I always get mixed up between the D8s and the So it's 1D8. So 3. So 8 + 2 is 10. That's the rage and normal attack. +3 is 13. And then my first attack, I get to also roll an extra D6 +1.
Okay.
So that was 10, 13 +1, well, +2 technically. So that's 15 for the first attack.
15 points of slashing.
Yep.
All right.
And
You
then
slash forward on this mage, and actually, when you slash forward, you swing and you see him go, ah, and this shield of light comes up and your sword smashes against it and dings off.
And nothing happens. So
And you don't make it past him. But then the shield goes... Is shield only a one-time hit?
I think it's a round.
Oh, okay. And there is a shield in front of you, blocking you from him. But
So, and it stays? It's still there?
it is still there right in front of you.
Lasts for a round until his next start his next turn.
Yes.
Shield just boosts his AC. Shield just boosts their AC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it again.
Yep, that's what I'm going to try to do.
Alright.
Let's fucking hope. It's a 14 plus 10, 24.
That does hit.
Fuck your shield.
And you do also see, like, so you slice through and you're able to, like, and come through.
He's going to hit, yeah, this.
You do see a shimmer around his entire body as well.
After I hit, I'm also going to use a maneuver. It's one of those things I can do it after I know it hits, like trip attack. I don't have to know that it hits.
Okay.
Like, I declare it after I know that it hits.
Okay.
Just so you don't think that I was like...
Yep.
trying to
Nope.
scam.
Got it.
So, 8 plus 2 is 10, plus another 3.
Don't get your D6.
Well, not for the second, it's only for the first.
But you didn't hit the first time.
It's for the first attack. It's not the first time you hit. At
I
least
thought it
that's
was the
what I
first
heard.
hit.
No, I can double check. I mean, it'd be
I
pretty
thought
awesome.
it was the first time you hit a creature on the
It'd be
turn.
pretty awesome if it is. And
He knows
when you're raging the first creature you hit, yeah. So does that count as a hit? That first attack?
No.
Doesn't actually count as a hit even
Nope,
though I
it
hit the
does not
shield?
count as a hit.
Alright, so yeah, so I get to roll that again. See, that's why we keep him around.
That's the only reason I'm here.
So 4, so 13 plus 4 is 17. Which I think is actually no, because that's plus 1. That's a d6 plus 1, I'm sorry, so it's 18 damage.
18. All right.
I'm trying to get used to that, the new zealot thing. I always forget about that.
Okay.
And that's going to be trip attack, which I also am going to roll. I get to roll a d8, and then it's the strength versus dex thing.
So it's a
So
strength.
he takes another 5 damage, so that was 18 plus 5 is 23.
Yep.
23 damage, and then it's my athletics versus your either athletics or acrobatics, your choice. And I have
Great.
damage on that. 18 plus 12.
All right. Yeah. So he falls to the ground.
I was like, if he doesn't fucking go down, what is that? 18 and 12.
30.
Doesn't that feel good?
Does
Doesn't it feel good when you roll over 30?
It does.
Yeah. So he falls down to the ground and looks up at you.
Please don't.
Ew.
He looks angry and he actually he says, "You fool! You do not know what you're doing."
Should I do it?
It's up to you. It's your action, Surge.
Last thing he sees is
Yeah,
your
actually,
shield coming down on his jaw.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna action
Okay.
surge just because it's not wise because it's the first battle, so I get to attack again
And
twice.
you are out. I didn't describe it, but you're running out onto a balcony. Like there's
Oh,
a
so this
this
is
is a
open
balcony
air?
that is
Oh, I should have
open.
just pitched him off.
This is the balcony.
I hope you're not killing the guy we need.
This is the balcony that you.
I'm pretty positive he wouldn't have hit the guys he said heroes.
Hey, if he's trying to keep up appearances.
Yeah. So
That's
you see out into like now you're like open air. You know, it's the balcony that he did throw. This is where Iskander was. There's only one balcony that you saw.
And he doesn't look like Iskander from what we saw.
You don't know what Iskander looks like.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a 19 plus 10 to hit, so it's 29 to hit.
So anyways, you started blessed.
10, 11 damage.
All right.
And then 6 plus 10 for, oh, that one went, that's 16.
That does miss. Yeah.
Does.
So down on the ground, he goes, ah! Again, holds up, and you hit the shield, the magical shield, and your sword bounces off.
My turn's, I don't think I can do anything else. I already action, bonus. Yeah, my turn's done. Sorry.
All right. We are now
That's what I
to
was gonna wipe out that.
Abaddon. to, unless somebody has an idea of what they would like for Abaddon to do, she's gonna kind of.
Go to is usually like a magic missile.
I was gonna say either magic missile or mage armor.
Okay.
Would she have disadvantage on magic missile being?
No, magic missile.
Up
is
close to that
automatic.
guy?
Missile automatically
It's
hits.
an automatic hit. It's like the one spell that will never fail. All right. So which one we doing?
I feel she would magic missile.
Probably.
Magic missile.
Yeah.
To the one next to her.
Yeah.
What level?
How many levels does she have for magic? 5.
She has magic missile starts at level 2, and she has up to 5th level. Nope, 6th level now. She's got 6th level magic missile.
Probably. I don't know how many slots she has, but either 3rd or 4th, probably whichever one she
I was
has more
gonna say
of.
3 or 4.
Whichever one she probably has more of.
You always have more of the lesser.
lower.
So,
Probably 3rd.
3rd level magic missile on this guy. Alright, let me just cast it here so it gets off
You
her
can move,
thing.
that plus 10 is still miss 2 out
My magic missile. Oh no, magic missile's a 1st level spell, so she gets 3, 4, 5.
of I know, right? Just like Iron Man. Just like raises.
Alright, so 5 magic missile, and I have special magic missile dice.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna have her roll these. 1, 2, 3.
You need to have a really
4,
small,
5.
like a short blonde wig for
Go
when
ahead.
you're playing this. Okay, I'll wear the blonde wig. How's that?
Her magic missile dice. So she turns as the dwarf comes up from behind her, and she's like, ah! And
Somebody do the math. I see
Somebody
5,
math me.
10, 15, plus 4 is 19. For another 4 is 23.
23. All right.
I swear D&D has done more for my short math than
And all these like bolts of
That's
energy
it, right?
come
Yeah,
flying
it's
out of her fingers, like
23
right
plus
into the
4.
face. Huh?
23 plus 4, right? Because of magic missile, isn't
No,
it?
those are magic missile dice. It automatically.
Oh, it automatically? Oh, those are so cool.
Yeah, because these aren't D4s, these are D5. These are 5s.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so cool.
they're magic missile dice. So she like puts her hand in the face of the dwarf that just came to her,
I'm not gonna put
and
these
all
away,
of
she's
this
probably not done with
energy, even every time she casts magic missile, it like comes out from her hands, and it just goes woof, and goes right back into the face of the dwarf that just gets slammed and steps backward. She is also going to have to roll. Why don't you do the honors?
Oh boy.
Or no, how about we have Arwel do the honors?
Yes.
You can roll this twice.
This is her wild magic.
Yes.
Oh, okay, we're
Right?
good. We're good.
One? You're
No,
good. There's
no,
only one
only,
thing on
Only
it.
if the picture comes up.
Only if the image, yeah. Alright.
We're good.
That one
Last
something
time this
crazy
happened,
happened.
somebody
Yeah,
got
she's
turned into
a
a cake.
She's a wild
Actually, I think
magic
it's the first
sorceress,
time
so
that-
every
yeah.
time she casts
Like
a
they were,
spell,
was it
she
Ethan
rolls
It
too,
was
a
right?
d20. If
It
shows
was
up as
Ethan,
a
it was
one,
Forlorn's birthday.
Random magical
Specifically.
thing happens.
I was saying my birthday's gonna be
Sometimes bad,
Friday.
sometimes good.
Exactly. But
Hopefully
Maybe
she turns me into
totally
a cake.
random. But anytime
Bippity
she casts
boppity
a numbered spell, like she can cantrips.
Take a
or
bite,
any numbered spell, she has to roll the dice.
Would you have to
I
take? Would you have to take damage?
It would be a problem.
How would you do that?
It
If
would
somebody's
be
a cake and
problem,
somebody took
yeah.
a slice out of it, it's like,
You are up, Arwell.
Oh, okay.
Your first
Here we
move.
go,
What you
here we
doing,
go.
girl?
Kill them all!
alright, get it.
I want to cast Dispel Magic to get rid of that sword.
Okay.
So what do I do?
So you you turn and look towards the sword that is right there, and this is.
Hey, look, you're looking at the wall, like, no.
Yeah. You just turn and it's verbal and
Nice.
somatic or VS. What do you do to dispel?
Say, like, what do I actually do?
Yeah, so verbal, and then
Oh,
you have to be able to
sword.
move your hand. You can move something.
Get out of here.
Get
And
Get you.
here.
the
Get
spiritual weapon just goes whoop and disappears.
Nice.
No
There's no
roll
like
or
rollers
anything?
or there's no
No
rolls or
roll
anything?
necessary because it's only a second level spell.
Oh,
If
shit.
it's a higher level, then
She
when
has
she
to roll,
casts
like,
that,
something-
it's like a roll.
That's cool.
Third level,
Contested thing?
third level or
10.
below is an auto.
It's 10 plus the level that the spell
Yes.
is.
That's cool.
Sweet.
God, I love that guitar riff.
Do I need to like mark it now that I cast it?
Yeah, so you can hit cast, or just because wherever the slot is, you can just mark one of those.
Whose turn is coming up?
We're back going up to the top of the round.
So is it Val and
Zan.
Zan. Alright, I'm just gonna hit that.
Okay.
I just didn't want to miss, like, if you're gonna be smacking me around.
And then
Nope.
if you have any bonus
Not yet.
actions, you can only cast one spell per turn unless the second spell is a cantrip.
Oh,
So
okay.
only one numbered spell per turn, but then if you have like a bonus action to do something else, you can.
Okay.
Like I think Furbolgs just as a bonus action can turn invisible
Yeah.
until the
Yes.
start of their next turn. But
So
I
you're
think,
gonna
I think you have
move, or-
limited uses, so you don't wanna-
Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. Do I want to move? Should I move to like help or something? Should I just stay put because I'm like not near any of the danger, or should I have like?
If you're best from far away with like shooting spells, as
Yeah.
long as you have like a line of sight,
Oh, okay.
but you can move this much in any direction if you
I
choose.
do want to make sure I have a line of sight. Maybe I want to move so I can like.
Get like a good.
Plus, I
good
don't want to
view.
hit like half. Yeah. Like here. Sure. See what happens.
All right.
You love that these are just Jenga pieces.
Oh, that's.
Are they really? Those look so cool. I thought
Right,
they
these
were.
are just like
Those
a
were
little
dollar
Jenga.
store Jenga
Yeah.
pieces that I painted.
No
and had
kidding.
sand on
I
them.
thought that they were real like
No.
tiles. Like that's so cool.
$1.50 to make it. All right. That is Arwel's turn. We at the top of the round. Zan, what are you up to?
So Zan will drop his bow and pull out his nice new sword,
Okay.
Dragon Slayer longsword. Let's see. Well, Val is surrounded right now, so
I'm good. I'm good. Carry on.
all right. So in that case, Zan will come to Abaddon's aid, and
So I say, fighting off these little people.
I will. What do I want to do? I know what I'm going to do. Alright, so first attack with my sword. That's got to hit. It's 28 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
So because I used absorb elements until the end of my turn, I can add a d6 of fire
Okay.
to that. So that's that. And on a hit, I can mark him with Huntsman, one use of Huntsman's mark. Plus 5, 23 points of damage for the
How's
first
that split?
attack. So 1 point of psychic, 5 points of fire, and what's 12 plus 5? 17 points of slashing. And are they a dragonoid of any kind?
Are they what?
Dragonoid?
No.
Okay. So I get an extra 3d6.
No. Okay. That was yes. All right. So as
Second
you
attack?
you come
Oh,
up
right.
and you slash and hit it, and while the fire kind of almost fizzles out when it hits the armor of this particular cultist, they just get smacked with that force, and then you run up and they fall to the ground.
I'll just use the rest of my movement just to move to the other side of the.
Okay.
Would you let me, just because I dropped my bow, would you let me just, because I have one more attack, can I just throw a dart at that guy? Because he keeps his darts on his leg. Can I just like throw a dart
Is
into
it a
his back?
melee attack or no?
No, I have a dart. I have the throwing darts.
Oh yeah.
Just because.
Which one are you going for?
The one with the.
Okay, that one. Yep.
I don't think that hits 12 to hit.
No. So your dart goes flinging across, and you see it bounce off of something on the back of that cultist. All right, Val.
Alright. Gonna slash at this halfling.
Okay.
17.
That does hit.
For 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Do it again. For 13.
Okay.
That hits.
To hit? Yes, that hits.
Oh, this is a saving attack. 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I don't like being boxed in here. I'm gonna click my heels together to activate my boots of speed.
Mm-hmm.
And they have disadvantage on opportunity attacks. So I'm just gonna give the halfling a noogie. And I'm gonna jump over this corpse here.
Okay.
And so hold on, let me see.
It's funny because now I see in 1-inch squares. So I actually in my mind see a grid, like
70. So what's that? Like
all around this place.
14 inches, I think.
They are both going to try to slash you, and both of them miss.
Yep. I'm gonna
So
come in here and help my
fast.
buddy. And just come up to the dude over here.
He did he get up on while I was gone? Because I didn't.
No,
knock
it's
him
not.
over.
It's
Alright.
his turn next.
I forgot. I had knocked him. I had knocked him down, right?
Yeah.
He failed
he's
that.
prone.
Because I was like a 30. Forgot about
Yeah, I was just like, I'll be back for you.
All right.
Hey, Trogdor.
that.
I'm here to help.
Could use it.
All right. So as you come running around, you see the
Yeah. Office space.
you see the mage sitting on the ground. You see a shield up that fades, and he is going to look at you, Arik.
I'm gonna guess a wisdom saving throw is in my near future.
Yeah.
Just guessing. Because whenever she says, enemy looks at you, I'm like,
He is going to crawl between the two of you. Like, he's not going to get up. He's just going to crawl over here. And then he looks over at you.
Is that an opportunity attack?
No, he did not leave your space. And he is going to... You need to make a wisdom saving throw. As he looks at you, Arik, you make eye, you're like, "Ugh," and he says, "Kill this one."
fuck, every time. I can't remember if I have anything.
It's like a
against
memo
it.
went around the cult.
I know, it's like every time. And I always do so poorly. 12. I'm so dejected. Oh shit, I just rolled there. Oh, I know.
Okay. You must kill this one.
Alright.
And
Sorry. Every time. Every time.
There we go.
it's going to he is going to, as a bonus action.
So when he said that, what did he do? He said kill this one?
Kill this one.
Oh,
Pointed
he
to
pointed.
Val.
Damn. She didn't say
He is going to disappear and let me see.
Should just kill that halfling.
Okay. All right. So next is all the cultists. They are going to
We're just
begin.
angrily making out in this balcony.
Okay. Another, this little halfling is going to cast another little thing that's going to pop up next to you, Zan. They kind of look confused as you go running past, but then they look and see the rest of the room still has folks in it. So, they are going to, Zan, I need you to make a
The spiritual weapon? Usually it's
wisdom
just
saving throw.
A wisdom saving.
Yes. Wait, no, hold on.
no.
Hold on,
With,
hold on.
usually with spiritual
If it's
weapon,
spiritual
it's
weapon,
just a straight
it's just an
attack.
attack.
No, I know it's not spiritual, but
Oh.
no, they're actually going to say that to you, Arwel.
What did they say to me?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. So as the halfling like looks over at you behind.
Saving throws right here.
17 plus 9.
Nice.
26.
Okay,
You're wise
nice.
as fuck, son.
So the halfling looks at you and goes, "Grovel," and you look back and go, "No." I don't think I will, actually. The spiritual weapon is going to attack you, Zan. That is a 23.
That hits.
And you take 13 points of slashing damage. This one is gonna run up to you. And they're just kind of fighting, just like you came in, they just busted out from the balcony and just started slashing. They are all wearing the cultist robes that you're familiar with. Yeah. So, let's see. Who's this? Zan. They reach out and attempt to grab onto your hand.
I have no magic to dispel
Let's see,
your
does
attacks
a
on me.
22,
That's what I need to
yep,
do.
22
Well,
hits.
Two hits.
Generally, if you hit me,
And you feel
Those are what
the
Avalon's been doing.
pain that emanates
attack
out
me first.
from the your arm where they grabbed onto you. You are going to take, as the necrotic damage comes through. I have to roll, but I didn't get enough d10s. Sorry, guys, we're back. Get more dice. I didn't get the ones I needed.
They're probably all out of order. You've been letting the kids roll them all week.
Nope, I reordered them. You take
That was a lot of dash worth of damage.
19 points of necrotic damage
Zan can't do anything about necrotic.
as the
Was that inflicting wounds?
as the black just starts spreading up from your arm, and they look up at you and not smiling or anything, just determined, just a very determined look on their face. Okay, I think I only have
Fuck each
two
other
left,
up.
right? Yep. So, Arik. You must attack. You must kill this one. As you look and you don't feel angry or anything towards Val. Like you look and you're going despite yourself. Like it's not like you view him as an enemy or anything like that. It's just like you must kill him.
Also, I don't know if it matters if that one is invisible. If he's within 10 feet, Zan knows
Okay.
Alright. Let's see if he can push Val towards the edge.
Are you
With a
trying to-
shove.
Are you trying to pitch him over the edge?
He's gonna push. He's gonna try to push him towards the edge to push him off.
Okay.
Like I don't think I'd be able to do it this turn.
You have to do everything in your power to kill Val.
Give
Like
it-
I
whatever
have.
you
Well, I have the
want.
shield shove.
What?
Give a flash.
You know what I mean? So.
No.
So
That's the
he's gonna make his attack.
Okay.
I hate to do this to you, friend. As I
do.
see you attacking me.
You see the look on his face. He does not want to be doing what he's doing, but
So is it like I'm locked in my own body? Like I'm like no, like he doesn't want to.
not so much. It's that like you need to do it.
You're rolling an attack, yes?
Yes.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll. As my reaction, I'm going to cast Curse of the Eyeless,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to amplify it.
Mhm.
So, I take 3 damage for myself,
Okay.
12 plus 10 for 22.
and I get to subtract a d8 from every attack on your turn.
From the roll or the damage?
From
Yeah,
the
it's
roll.
the roll.
From the attack roll?
Yeah. So, -7.
That was 22 minus 7 then?
Yeah.
So whatever that is, 22
15.
minus 7 is 15.
That misses.
Alright. First one misses. He comes forward to try to push you with the shield to get you towards the edge of the balcony.
18 plus 10.
28.
-5. That's
23.
23.
Does he take damage?
Yeah, he's gonna do damage.
I wasn't sure if it was just movement or actual damage.
It's the first time I hit him, so you have to get that fancy. I don't know if it's yeah,
Were-
I have to do everything
I
anyway.
thought you were shield shoving him.
No, I can. Wow, what did she just say? No, I have to hit, then I shield shove, and then I hit.
Oh, I thought you could just
Right,
do
but then
that.
she said that I have to do everything in my power, so he's probably not gonna. Like, I was thinking that he was gonna like smack, push him against the wall, smack again, try to push him over, but she said I have to do everything to kill him. So I'm
Yeah, you gotta
he-
kill him.
he's just like straight attacking. That's all. He's not gonna bother with all of it. 10 plus 15 damage.
So that makes through the second hit.
What? Yeah.
You only have 2 attacks?
Yeah, I only have.
Okay.
I don't get my third until for like another like 2 levels.
Alright.
And that's-
You didn't do a shield shove, you just were pushing.
Yeah, because you said like the way you described it was like he just like has to kill, so he's not
Yeah.
gonna bother with
Okay.
like because I thought like I could just try to push him over, you know what I'm saying? But let's go straight at him.
Alright.
Sorry.
Now are you gonna move?
Could have been worse.
Am
It's
I
not
gonna
my
move?
turn.
No, wait. It's his turn.
I mean, no. If he has to stay there to try to kill him, he's just gonna stay right there.
Okay. Alright.
Unfortunately.
It is Abaddon's turn. What's Abaddon doing?
I think Abaddon, seeing as they're right here, and seeing the spiritual weapon, I think she'd probably do a magic missile to the
Another magic missile.
most dangerous looking person right now.
Okay.
It's the halfling that cast the spiritual weapon.
I thought it was the dwarf.
No, he's got like
No, the
a
halfling cast
shimmer
this
shield or
Oh.
something on himself.
Although I do think, unfortunately, that she would probably do it.
Yeah, she would
closer
still-
to her.
Alright, what level magic missile?
Probably the same, 3rd level.
Third level again. Alright. Go ahead and roll those magic missile dice. 5 dice.
I don't know if it's just me, but like the picture is not there on the stream, but the chat is still going.
No, you gotta refresh.
So,
Slap.
I didn't. He's angry.
You're just gonna
Ah,
slap
he has
down.
to kill. He has to kill everything. 3 plus 2 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. Not nearly as good. No 5s this time, unfortunately.
Alright.
12.
The it goes through that shimmer that's around this dwarf as she reaches out again and slams it with 5 different bolts of energy. Alright, anything else? You think she'd move?
Does should probably back up a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably put a little bit of distance.
Hide behind big Arwel.
Behind me, yes.
Okay.
She's
Now
just
we've
checking on
got
Charlie.
Arwel.
Making sure
You are
Charlie's
up.
alright.
Arwel, you're up.
Your turn, Arwel.
Okay. Oh, well. Is this still a thing? That
Yeah, that's a new
stays
one.
there until
Yeah.
I want to get rid of that. I
You
don't
gonna
like
get rid of it again?
that. I don't like it.
Okay.
Just
Get out of here.
Dispel
You know,
magic.
like,
You see the little halfling is like, "Ugh," looks at you.
oh, could you throw your mace like Thor's hammer, just like right across the room?
Yeah.
Just-
Is dispel an action? Dispel magic? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you wave your hand, flicking away the spiritual weapon again. Now what you doing?
I want to move so that I can have a line of sight, although I can't, like, we have this little guy,
Mhm.
right?
Little
I
halfling
mean,
back there.
I think you have a line of sight on them.
Yeah.
you can see through your and move through like
In this one.
your own people.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, you can.
you're-
Okay.
yeah,
I
you're
don't worry about
tall.
like hitting.
And you're tall as hell.
and you're wicked tall.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're taller.
But
I mean, you're still even from that far away, you're still looking down at this little tiny guy.
yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll stay there.
You stay there?
It's gonna.
Okay. Alright, we are at the top of the round with Zan.
Do we want to take a break and eat at 6?
We're almost done, I figured.
Yeah, so Zan will take his sword and do his flip around, and he is going to light this dwarf up.
Okay.
It's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
17 hits. So
Let me just double check. Yeah, that hits. So you break through again that shimmer that's all around this particular dwarf.
and because I hit him, I'll use another huntsman's mark. It's a new guy. 6, 9, 10. So 16 points of bludgeoning, magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second attack. It's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
And this time it's another 9 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Looking hurt.
Looking
Like,
hurt?
despite the shield, the shimmering shield around them, yeah, cough up a little bit of blood and look at you.
In that point, I will spend a key point for flurry of blows to hit him 2 more times.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
That's 11 points of damage.
Yep. That's all it takes. So as they're
Right.
standing there, looking you in the face, what do you do?
Because they are a dwarf, they are already at the height. The first one is just going to be a straight grab his head, and then the last 2 is just double knee. Wow.
Okay. So you grab her head and smash her face into your knee twice, and she just flops over to the side.
And technically flurry of blows, I got one last hit. Can I just like run up and Superman style punch the halfling in the face?
Sure, you can try.
I'm gonna do that.
Standing on the other guy's head. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. No, stand on him.
Okay.
It's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Right. That is max damage, 12 points.
Nice.
Alright, you come down on top of this halfling, and they sink down for a moment as you impact, but then look back up at you. Anything else?
That's all Zan can do right now.
Alright. Val, you're up.
Do I have an inkling that like slapping him will snap him out of this?
You can certainly try.
All right.
I'm here. Slap me up here. Kill me.
Trying to do minimal damage.
Mhm.
Can I hit him? I'll hit him with the pommel of one of my swords.
Okay.
So would
Do
that
what you
be an
want.
unarmed strike, or do I roll like a full attack with the sword?
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
I don't
You
want to
can do
cut his head off.
you can do non-lethal damage, but you're still gonna roll an attack.
Okay. $14. I know that doesn't hit.
Nope. So you got to swing, and
that
Arwel
one
lifts
doesn't
up,
hit either.
lifts up his shield
Fuck.
twice.
Can I still? Is he no longer an ally? I can't go through him.
You can't go through him, and he has an opportunity attack against you
Yeah,
when
but
you leave.
it's at a
Can
disadvantage.
make him, like,
So-
It's up to you.
There's no way for me to get back
Sounds like
into
something
here, right? Back into this room. Like I
You
can I go to the?
Yeah, no, he's not blocking the door.
Okay.
You
So,
can get through.
yeah, you can get
So I'm
through
just
there.
gonna
Oh, yes.
go around you,
You get an opportunity attack,
run past, get behind Zan, and be like,
and so does the halfling.
the big man is going crazy.
These are disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, but I have. I can't remember if reckless attack is for all attacks or if it's just on attacks on my turn.
You have what?
With reckless attack, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's okay. It's just running. My first attack on my turn.
Okay.
So it's just a straight. It's a disadvantage.
Okay, so that would be the
7 and a 4. They both have to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You run past with your boots. And both
Well,
of them
technically
swing.
it's a 17 and a 14.
Are out of your
assuming
way.
they both miss, right?
Okay. Anything else?
No, that was action, bonus action. No, wait. I still have a bonus action because the boots are activated with a previous bonus action. No, I didn't think this up. I am going to. Hold on. I'm probably gonna make this. I'm going to do the blood curse of binding on you. So you have to make.
You have to see him?
Yes.
You can see me. If I turn this way.
Actually, you know what? No, forget it. I'm not.
I mean, like he's just if you're counting like that space in between like this opening, it would be like 2 spaces, right?
Until we take a short rest, I only have 2 more blood curses, so I'm not going to waste them on you. So that sounded harsh, but
Yeah, it's okay.
I was gonna make it so you can't move for a while. But
All
there's
right.
enough of us here that somebody can smack you with something.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. So up from behind the desk, you see the purple, where purple comes up,
It's pride, motherfuckers.
and you feel the air in the room, like the temperature drops. And he reaches out his hand and yells out something in arcane language. And I need he can't see you, and he told you to do something. So, actually, it originates from him. So I gotta choose. Yeah, he's gonna go this way. And he is going to blast you. I need you to make Constitution saving throws, both of you.
Doesn't hit me because I'm
It
just.
does not hit you.
I'm just like ooh, it's chilly.
As the air around you begins to freeze, and much like when you were in Aruthator's lair, you begin to feel this cold, and shards of ice just come blasting out in your direction and slam into your bodies, in addition to that little hand flying. Nope, I think actually it's not that crazy. Yeah, he misses his halfling.
Bastard. I got a dirty 20.
20.
11.
And an 11. Alright, so let me roll my damage here.
One room is just.
Sorry, I know it's getting warm here too, so I apologize. 3, All right, so
That was a lot of fucking dice.
10, 17, 18, 28, 42. 42 points of cold damage on you, Zan.
Do you still
Failed.
have those
I,
boots?
yeah, I'm not wearing them.
Oh.
I use absorb elements in
Is
order
that
to half the damage.
Did I make it with a save or no?
You did.
Alright,
So
that's
21 points of cold damage as it goes out from the, and you begin to like slow. You have to like break through the ice there, and he is also going to. He's going
Yeah,
to
we're that close, me and you. He's on the ground.
again.
A few words can change.
Just good to see. He is going to whoop, right here in front of you. He is your ally, so you can move through.
Does Zan get an opportunity attack on him?
Misty Step.
Can't cast 2 spells at a turn.
He can.
You
You
can't.
tried.
I
It was
tried.
a valiant attempt, and she was like, "Hey, DM, sit." She's just like, "Fuck."
Oh no, he can. Bad guys typically can. Alright. I have one more cultist left. Shit. They're gonna look at you, and as a last ditch effort, Zan, you see this little halfling looking up at you, but wide eyes. They whisper something. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm effect?
It is not.
Ooh, that's an 11.
Another 11.
You feel your body as you go to like swing and do like another like drill down with your fist. You go and you're stuck. You are paralyzed.
That was the halfling that just did that?
Yes, the halfling. And then they are going to run.
Run!
Run!
Where? He's jumping off the balcony?
Actually, it's going to.
It's.
Actually, it's gonna come over here. They are going to go over there, and let me see how many. Oh, they're gonna cast spiritual weapon again.
Shit.
I got 3 of those. We're just down to 2. They look over. They look past. Where the fuck did it go? They look past at you, Arwel, and shoot you a dirty look as they run past, and then another little sword pops up right behind you, Val. And they're gonna give you an attack against you. Is everything disadvantage on
no,
you?
that's over.
Huh?
That's over.
Oh, I did
Well, isn't it
disadvantage
your boots of-
opportunity.
Isn't it your boots of.
Oh, that's an opportunity attack.
Oh, just opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 19 plus.
Yes.
Alright, so you
For a
take,
second, I was like, maybe, and then she's like, plus. I was like, ooh.
No, still.
you take 9 points. Yeah, 9 points. Nope, 12 points of slashing damage.
Why am I the one that always ends up almost dead?
Why am I. The same reason why I'm the one who always has to get fucking mind control every battle.
This is the
How
goal.
many hit points you got? 30. More than me.
Alright, that is it as the other cultists. Alright, Arik, you are up.
Oh boy, he's gonna shove past this guy. And he's gonna come over here, I guess. He's gonna have to try to hit Val.
Well, I'm gonna do it again as my reaction. I was hoping that Zan would have killed the halfling and smacked Eric by this point.
14.
Alright.
14, I'm assuming doesn't hit.
Yeah, 14 minus 4.
2. Holy shit.
Alright, well, minus 5.
-3, so you come forward,
-3.
and the two of you are just like blocking.
We look awesome.
Yeah.
We look really cool. Yes,
Dan, you're
we
like
look
looking
badass
looking
as hell.
straight ahead of you because you can't even move your eyes, and you're just like, you can hear fighting going on next to you. But all right, it is Abaddon's turn. What's Abaddon doing?
Whatever most powerful thing she has against that guy, whatever's ranged, because I think she realizes that, or she would try to snap him out of it.
Who?
Eric. Magic missile can target multiple people, right?
Yep.
Maybe she's just gonna magic missile the rest of the room.
Remember when I was a giant and I was mind controlled with a dragon and she was on my leg and she was like, "You're mind controlled." She stabbed me in the thigh.
Are we doing magic missile, and who are we targeting?
Right? Like, what do you?
I mean, I hate the like that. It's like we just spam the magic missile, but
No,
it seems like that's
she's
what
not
she
here,
would probably do because it's
Yeah,
an
do what you
assured
do.
thing, you know. And I don't know what her spells are. It's like fireball, magic missile, or a couple other things.
Yeah, she texted me she's not gonna make it, so you're gonna have to
Figure out.
figure it out.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I think just shoot magic missile.
I think she'd probably
Put 3
split it up
targets.
between. Yeah.
Okay, so
1.
one
many
against
said
Dark.
she has 5?
How many did she get for like a higher
It's 5, right?
5? That's for a third
For
level.
a 3rd level.
She wins this battle with magic missile because that's what she won with the Cyan Wrath. Remember, it was like a level 2 magic missile or whatever it was. What
So
level do you
I'd
think
say
she'd do?
1, 1, 5, unless you want to do a higher spell slot. I don't know how many more she gets.
She has 1/3 level left, and then she's got up, to 6th level. So for every level above the first one, you add 1. So with 3, you've been rolling 5 because it's 3. 3 to start, 4, 5. So if you want to do higher. So how many how many magic missiles do you want to send? Because she can send them most likely.
So a 6th level, she can do
3, 4, 5, 6.
How many
No.
slots?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And how many slots at 6 levels?
6th level, she's got.
Should,
One.
I believe only 1.
She has 1.
She would.
I don't think
use
she would
They
do
don't-
it at 6.
They come back on a long rest, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Probably do it at 4th or 5th. Or 3rd. Again.
How many are you sending? How many is she
We'll
sending?
do 3rd level again.
Okay.
So 1, 3, 1.
Sure.
1 at Auric.
What? Yep.
Alright, you can roll the damage.
Oh shit.
So 1 at Auric.
Should I roll them? I roll them
Yeah, roll them
separately?
separate.
Alright, so one
So
for
the
me.
one for you. As you are
It's 4.
fighting against,
Ow!
yeah, no, you feel a force just slam into you and you take 4 points of damage.
4 and then it was 1 against the halfling.
1 against the
also?
halfling, and then the rest
3.
against the other guy.
And then the 3 against 5. Holy shit! 3 5s. Yeah, 15. Look at it.
Nice.
Nice. As those 3 come around to him, he is going to
Do
Put
the
up his
shield-
hand.
Shield thing.
and cast. Yep.
Does it
Cast
block
the shield.
all?
It
blocks
blocks
all
all
of it.
damage. No damage against it. It just hits against the shield and just dissipates. So how many against the halfling?
1.
No, that was it was 3
Oh.
points of damage.
Yeah.
3.
I
Okay.
took 4. It took 3 and he took them.
All
Is
right.
the spiritual weapon the halfling?
It is.
Oh, spiritual weapon is in concentration,
No, it's not.
right?
Alrighty.
What happens with?
Arwel,
Did that have any effect on me at all? With that magic? Or are you gonna
you just
describe
got
it?
hurt. Ow!
Fair. Oh, right in the neck. Oh god.
Okay, Arwel.
I would like to cast Sacred Flame at this one.
Okay. What's the range on that? 60?
60 feet.
All right, you're good. You might. Yeah, you're good. You're good. On the main guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do I do?
So this is.
That's a saving throw.
So she needs to make a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw of 18.
It's nice having like a high DC like that. Sometimes when the way
That is an 18.
wow.
So
Does
he
that mean-
succeeds. Sacred
Is it half
Flame,
damage?
is that a cantrip? It's no damage.
Yeah, so no
Yeah.
damage.
So you
Sometimes
blast out with your radiant light, and it slams against that shield again, and just
Just like whips by me.
yeah.
I'm like almost right in the line.
All right. Anything else? Any movement?
I think I'm gonna move like a little closer to make sure my spells are like.
Okay. All right. This is the bottom of the round. I thought we would be done 30 minutes ago, and we're not. So I am going to have us pause here and come back for the finale of this battle that has taken longer than I thought it would. So
It's that mind control. Otherwise, I would have that guy did a fucking
yeah,
rights.
probably. All right.
You and I would have
So
just stomped him into a mud hole.
we are going to take a break. We'll be back at probably 7-ish, and then we'll finish up this fight.
War machine.
All right,
He
so
said that
we
whole
are
thing in his
back,
helmet.
and I am going to do the monthly giveaway for the month of June.
Turn that off.
Yeah, that's fine. I typically cut this out. I'm sure you all can probably hear our fans going. The lag is really, really bad today, and I'm not sure why, but when we do the audio version, it won't be too bad.
Sucks. I really like the flavor. That's what I almost want more.
So we are going to do our monthly giveaway, and I already pulled the winner. So the winner is going to get our Pride dice, which are beautiful and popping up underneath my picture every once in a while. And so, congratulations to Old Rogue Painting.
All right.
So congratulations to you. Thank you. Actually, Old Rogue has been painting our minis for quite some time, and so won the Pride dice. And I will be sure to let them know that they are the winner. So keep on entering this month throughout. You can use your channel points. You can become a patron and get some automatic entries, and you can engage in our Discord, and that also gives you some entries. We had hundreds of entries this month, so
That's good.
yeah, I actually, let me see if I can see how many there were. There were well over, no, we had 151 entries this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in terms of how many people entered, I think, oh, I don't even know. It doesn't give me a full count. We had quite a few people who entered. So, congratulations. Sorry again for the potential lag that we are experiencing today. I don't know what's going on, but I don't have all the tech stuff, so it could be a kink in the wire or whatever, but one day we'll have to fucking worry about it. Alright, so let's go. We are getting back into the fight. The Bums of Greenest have entered into Xonthal's tower, choosing to go to the observatory almost immediately after entering the tower. They appeared using the teleportation circle, and after beginning to inspect the room and look for educational materials, they were immediately accosted by a wearer of purple and some cult fanatics. And so we are at the top of the round as several of the cultists have fallen. The lead mage in this group is holding some of them at bay. Arik, charmed yet again to attack one of his own, and the others
This is a knock you out of
faring
it.
okay.
I should have been keeping a tab
Yay.
this whole
Zen, it is your turn and you are paralyzed.
I am paralyzed.
So you must. 1 second. Let me remember what it is that I did. Quickly. It was that. Okay. So let me just double check because I'm pretty sure you get to make another save. No. Yes. At the end of your turn. So as you sit there, like mid-pommel to a halfling that is no longer in front of you, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Right. 17.
And you push through and your hand goes down and finishes the punch that you were trying to do, but that is the end of your turn.
At least you get to make a save.
Val, it is your turn.
Alright, Val's gonna skip all the way to the back of the room here.
Okay.
So he gets up to attack, and that thing gets up to me attack.
Yep.
The spiritual weapon?
At disadvantage.
I don't think spiritual
No,
weapon.
spiritual weapons don't get
Oh, okay.
opportunity.
I thought
Bonus
it
revenue tool. Disadvantage, you said?
Yep.
18 plus 10.
You fucker.
Oh no, I'm sorry. 14 plus
You
It's a
fucker.
24.
10. Sorry.
So as you go to run, Val, Arik, against your own like wishes, and yet at the same time, you must get this guy.
Feels
It's
so
you
good to
have
hit
to.
him.
Swing as you.
Oh, that's almost right. That's I'm still raging, so that's 17 points of damage.
Don't you also get the other one?
Huh?
You get to do your extra damage once per turn.
That was my turn. Or was it my turn? Oh, we talked about that, right?
This isn't his turn, it's not 2D.
Yeah, I know, but it might. I think it's once per turn.
Doesn't say once per your turn.
For each of your turns.
It's his turn. Yeah. So his.
While
turn.
you're raging, yep. The first creature you hit on each of your turns with a weapon attack takes, yeah.
Okay.
So
So
it's-
you don't have to worry about it. 17.
Good call. Yes.
17 points.
But
of
nice looking out.
All right.
With
So
my-
you just
my
like,
thinking.
as it gets you right in the back as you're running.
Alright, so now that I'm back here, I'm throwing my swords down. I'm chugging a potion of healing,
Okay.
right? I have that.
Yeah, you made it.
So I have...
Yep. You do. You do have one.
I didn't know if I had like a greater healing or something. I think I wanted it, but someone's like, no, I'm taking that.
I have no idea.
No, that's in the bag. That's supreme healing.
Alright, so let me
Did you have to
mitigate
toss
some
them
of
out?
this. So. Alright, well, 8. That's not overly helpful. Now I'm taking out my crossbow,
Okay.
and I'm shooting's happy over there.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Where are my tens? Where are my tens at? Where's my tens? Yeah, 11 misses.
Yeah. It hits the shield that he still has up in front of him.
And 17.
That also another bolt comes and slams against that shield and bounces off.
Actually, I'm sorry. I fucked that up. I was rolling my damage for both of those.
Don't forget you have exhaustion.
That's not for attack rolls.
Okay.
Alright, sorry. Go backwards.
Were you rolling d10s?
I was rolling my
Instead of
d10s because look at my
I literally
my
did the same
swords
thing.
are d6.
Yeah.
I'm like, get my d10, but yeah.
I did the same thing. I grabbed my 12s like this, and I was like, wait a minute, no.
It's the heat. It's the heat in here.
For a whole little delirious.
That still misses. And 18.
Yep. Still same result.
Alright.
Alright. So you run over bleeding heavily from the back from Arik's sword. Arik, you have a moment where you like it's a mixture of feelings. Like you feel bad but also very accomplished. Like you are doing what you were set out to do. Like
You're doing it, Peter.
Yeah, he
You're doing
is.
it.
He's getting cut horribly by you. Alright, it is now the mage's turn. He is going
Sure shot
to.
at you.
Well, I mean, if you hit him, it might have broken concentration if it's a concentration spell.
I don't think it is.
So you see him. He like raises both hands and drops the shield that was there and raises both hands up. And as he does this, wind and again the temperature in the room drops. This wind begins to swirl very quickly and almost instantaneously. There is a cylinder of ice and cold that raises up in the center of the room. I'm going to need
Ice golem appears.
as this comes up. What's he gonna get? Who's he gonna get? Yeah, he's gonna get you all here. So you 4.
So he gets me too?
Yeah, he gets you 2. The 4 of you, I need you to make dexterity saving throws. As ice and wind begins to
I'm still gonna go down. I got a 29, but I'm still gonna go down.
I have advantage on that, and I still only got a 13 plus 1 for 14, so. And a 2 and a 13.
as you begin to get pummeled by hail and books and things flying out from around the room, it just starts smacking you. You take 25 points of damage, so it is 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 16 points of cold damage.
So 9 halved for me. Because I'm raging, I have resistance.
Is it non-magical bludgeoning?
No,
Is it
but you said I was
29,
getting
right?
hit by stuff, right?
This is all
Books
it's magical
Oh, okay.
bludgeoning.
Alright,
Yeah.
29.
Yeah, he has resistance to just
Bludgeoning in
all
general?
bludgeoning.
Okay.
So bludgeoning, bludgeoning, piercing,
And slashing.
slashing.
You said it was 29 damage?
No. It is 9 points of bludgeoning damage. So that's
I
reduced to
still
4.
take
Reduced
so
to
4.
4.
Oh, okay.
If it's not non-magical.
It,
just all.
it just says resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay.
So
Alright, so 4 and then 16 points of cold damage.
So
Does
do I
Abaddon
get
have
half
those
that
boots on
damage
still?
because I got a 29 save?
So 4 points of bludgeoning and 8 points of cold if you made the save. And Abaddon, what did you roll for your save?
3.
Oh, 9 points of bludgeoning and 16 points of cold, so 25 damage total. I'm only splitting it in case you have like
Oh,
vulnerability to cold or anything like that, which I don't believe Abaddon does either. So she takes 25. As hailstones, also just a big ice storm is swirling in the room. So books and items, and then these hail chunks slamming into your bodies. And now all of that terrain is also difficult.
well, it's lucky for you.
All of this is difficult terrain.
Oh God, the gods have taken me.
What's the you can make difficult terrain?
Yeah, because I may not be able to get to you because of that.
There you go. So, difficult terrain means half movement. And then he is going to he yells out when he's done. He goes, "Iskander is a traitor and a fool, and you are fools for following him." He is going to move over here and try to block himself by the stairs.
That's stairs. Stairs.
So, see that's what that looks like. It's on a big pillar thingy.
Me getting hit with that had
Nothing.
no effect.
Nope. Alright. Oh, I still have a little guy? Oh, I love it. Alright,
Yeah.
yeah. So this one is going
Spiritual
to...
weapon. What's what, over here, I think?
Yeah, so the spiritual weapon was there, which it will move that spiritual weapon over to you, Zan, because you're terrifying it. And then, it is going to try again to command you. It's gonna look at you, Zan. I mean, I need you to make probably a wisdom saving throw. Just pull it up. Oh, no, wait. Nope. It's not gonna do that. I don't have that. Instead, it is going to cast a spell that you do not see what happens. And, now it is... Oh, and then the spiritual weapon is going to attack you, Zan.
As it does.
19.
It's
A 19 hits you? What do I have 20 written down?
my.
Oh, no, I have 19. Got it.
It's 19, and then if
If you
I
make a melee
punch them,
attack, yeah.
it's 21.
You get +2 for the braces and defense, right?
No, it's my. I get +2 for the bracers, but my Tensai ability is if I make an unarmed strike, my AC
Raises
goes
your
up.
AC by 2.
13 points of slashing damage from this sword that goes. Arik.
He's gonna have to march forward. 6, right? For, was it 6?
Yep,
So
so
halved.
3.
halved.
So, let's see. I'll make it right here. And just, like,
As marching through,
Well, that's just your movement. You got a crossbow, don't you?
yeah, but he would have to throw his stuff down to do it.
No. They don't make you guys throw it down.
No, I'm saying he'd have to put down his shield and his sword.
Mm-hmm.
And he wouldn't want to, he's a melee guy, he probably wouldn't want to do that. I'm just saying, like, because he's not going to want to, like, stop, pick up his stuff. You said do everything. If you want me to do that, then I'll do that. But I'm just saying, I don't think I've done that in,
You have.
yeah, a while ago, not recently. I think, when was the last time I killed something with a crossbow?
Could always just
Beholder?
dash and yell.
He could
Yeah,
just
you
throw.
could dash. So.
Oh, yeah, yes,
Yeah,
dash is
you
an
can.
action.
I'll
Could
let
he
you
throw
move.
his longsword?
No, I mean you wouldn't. You'd be more likely to drop your cross.
I was just saying,
pull
if
out
he
your
threw
crossbow.
it and just ran. Because it depends. If he was in like a murderous rage, then he would throw it and just dash. You know what I'm saying? And just beat him to death with his hands. But I know that as a character, he has a +10 to hit with it. You know what I mean? If I dash, like you said, that's another 3.
So you're crunching through these hailstones.
What does that put me? Oh, that actually might put me right in front of him anyways.
So that same noise as you turn and look and see. Well, no, I was thinking the doo 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 doo. Anyway,
I can't hit as a bonus action.
no, I don't think.
Nah, we don't have any of that cool monk stuff.
All right.
No.
He's just, hello, boy.
Well, like I said, he's just gonna chase. That's what I do at every battle. He very rarely pulls out his longbow unless he absolutely has to and is flying enemies.
All right, it's Abaddon's
And
turn.
now I have to hit you.
Oh, wait,
with, I have to hit you with an
Abaddon.
opportunity attack.
Who has a concentration spell up? Nobody? I thought somebody did.
Was it this guy?
No. On your side. No,
We talked about it
On our
earlier
side,
with.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, it is Abaddon's turn.
Oh, I think she definitely light up the dude who just hit her with frostbite there.
With,
Alright.
with
Are we
probably
doing magic missile
decently
again?
fucking well.
He threw a fireball. I feel like she would just throw a fireball.
The whole fire and ice thing.
Yeah.
Fuck
Like-
your rice with my fire.
teaching him. It's like, yo, seeing that like her friends are on this side of the room, I can just see
Okay.
her be like,
And since she can use her staff, because it has the charges, so it
Right.
wouldn't
Alright,
cost her a
she's
spell
gonna
slot.
let loose a fireball that will, he like turns and looks and sees her and she goes, ah! Throws out the staff. And that is a dexterity saving
The halflings
throw.
I'm over here going, whoa! And she's going, ah! That's why it makes such a good pet.
Okay.
It just screech noises.
Okay. Alright, we've got him. That is a fail, just barely. And him, and that is a fail
Oh, shit.
majorly.
Which level did you do a fireball at?
There's
just
only
third
one.
level.
I'm picturing
fire-
this halfling right now as Sarah
Fireball you
Connor
can
in her
upcast,
dream
but
in
I don't think
Terminator
you
2. She's like,
She doesn't have any more third level slots,
Oh,
so
she'd
she
probably
would
do a
have to do
fourth.
fourth level.
Oh, because it's the staff, right?
Oh.
Oh yeah,
it's
no,
the
no,
staff.
it's the staff.
Right, so it's third level.
It has a certain amount of charges or whatever, if I remember you guys talking
So third level fireball is just a
Well,
straight.
this isn't her wand. She has a staff.
Yeah,
of
but
fire.
doesn't the staff of fire have a certain,
Okay,
or is
she's
it
doing
recharge?
this.
I
It
can't-
recharges.
Hold on, I'm gonna check and make sure that the staff is her DC and doesn't
Because
have
I
its
always
own.
looked at it on the D&D Beyond or
Because there's a chance that that staff has its own thing, a staff of fire.
or she said something about like she can expend slots for different things,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's like if she does it all.
Nope,
Is it
it
wall
is-
fire?
Nope,
No,
it's her
one to
own.
one wonder.
No, I'm saying
Okay.
the spells that she could do with that fire staff. I was saying if she said something
Yeah, it's
a
like
while ago that
yeah, it's like
that-
charges for whatever level
Lauren.
spell.
see, we're spoiling you. If you can play D&D somewhere else, like, there are, most people don't have specific dice for fireball.
They're all sweaty from my hands, but if you want to roll her,
Do you want to roll for?
do you want to roll the
Why
fire
don't you
damage?
roll?
Sure. All of those?
No.
Yeah.
Fireball's no
Don't
joke.
I have to have them up?
Yep, you got it.
Don't get lit up with a bunch of oil in your pocket.
So what I usually do is
All
just
right,
start
so
with
she
them out.
throws
We
the
got 4, 9,
fire against. You see it,
so 14,
the mage's eyes open wide as the fire comes in their direction.
19, 25,
And the halfling, yeah.
28.
You 28 points. Okay. You hear the halfling just go
Good roll.
and
Yeah, that was nice.
the mage up against the wall. It singes up against the wall and falls down.
It's like Pompeii. There's
No,
like
I was
a
gonna say
shadow.
I was gonna say it sounds terrible. Like now, when the atom bombs are dropped, how like
You see
The ashes
the
are like
mage just
embedded
kind
in
of
the brick.
holds against the fire that's coming in, like explodes all around them, and they're just like ah and yelling out as the fire goes. Sorry, that was 26 or 28.
28.
Alright, draw a D8. And he falls to the ground just like on one knee. Alright, it is now Arwel's turn.
Arwel's gonna turn to Eric and say, let's please just take a deep breath and cast calm emotions and hopefully get this charm off of you.
So you
Or you could have
hear
just brained him.
you hear in your you know what, hold on.
so
no,
tense
I
for
don't
that
think-
like that like
No, I'm
5
trying-
seconds of music's hammering. Holy shit!
Have a Snickers.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. So you feel actually as you're like getting ready to follow through with
Pretty
your
sure he's
attack
gonna die.
against
No, you'd be wrong.
Val, and you hear
Surprises.
Arwel's voice come from just the side there over this cold, like as the wind is dying down, and just very calmly, like we just need to calm down, and you're just like, and you feel the urge, the need to ensure that Val hits it
go this long without a cleric?
I know.
But this is concentration for you.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
And so you must maintain concentration on that.
Oh shit! So you guys are like battle. It's like a battle of wills between
If
the
at
two?
any point she drops, then it comes back.
Oh shit!
All right. Anything else? Any movement? Anything?
I think I'd like to move. Can I move like over here?
It's difficult terrain.
Oh,
so you just use
Still
that.
can make it. That would
Yeah,
be
you
all
can still
your
make it,
movement
yeah, that's
likely,
about
but yeah, you
okay.
can.
It's so funny how you can like envision just how much you can move. Like when you're on a grid, the way
Yeah.
we were like, oh, we got to count. But now it's like you can approximate with like pretty goddamn good accuracy.
Yeah. Okay. We're at the top of the round, Zan.
I just need to check the bag real quick because Zan has 7 hit points. So Zan is going to take a potion, that's for sure. Let's go with a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
So that is 4d.
I also have.
Oh, we get special
I've
things?
got my
Potion
healing
dice.
potion dice.
Oh,
You can use it if you
oh my
want.
gosh, you don't have
Yes.
dice for every occasion.
So I know I'm obsessed with them. So.
Honestly, even down to the
Oh, I like
type
this.
of
It's like
damage.
Tic Tac.
Like she has like
Take
slashing.
up.
She has like slashing dice, bludgeoning dice. Like it's.
Yeah, I have a problem.
You could probably fill half
What
this
is
room.
what
easily
does the
with dice.
flower mean?
Huh? The flower doesn't mean you count the flowers basically.
Oh, so that's a 1. I rolled 2 1s and 2 4s.
Oh no wait. Yeah, that's a one.
So 1, 2,
So 9.
4, 8, which would be 10 plus 4. So I need
I mean 10.
14. I like those. So I'll just
All right.
Ooh, I like the
Chug a
little
potion.
chiming noise it made too.
Those are from Arcanist Armory. Very cute dice.
well, Zan is going to use his movement. Get right up on Ugly over here. And then
Okay.
he is going to punch him really hard in the
In the
face.
back of
The
the head.
back of the
I was
head.
gonna say, you gotta punch through the back of his head.
Okay, first attack. So 19 to hit.
As you come up behind, he's gonna see you and then pull up his shield, and that misses.
There's no.
It's a reaction.
I was gonna say like he came up behind him. So what was that for flanking that we came
No,
up with?
that's not flanking.
No,
It's not-
you have
there's
to
no
have
Not
somebody
engaged.
there and there.
It's not like a
Yeah, man.
surprise.
You said I missed with a 19.
Yes.
I will spend a key point and raise that to a 21.
All right, that hits.
Yes, I forgot I could do that. I
Zan
gotta
says,
mark
"Fuck
that down.
your shield."
And that's a mark with Huntsman's
Put the
mark.
back of this guy's skull all across these cobblestones.
As he's standing there, he looks at you, and you punch through. And you, at first, your fist like slams against the shield, and then pushes through. How many points?
16 points of damage for the first attack.
That's all you need.
Mother!
And how do you want to do this?
So it's as he's coming in with the punch, it like kind of like hesitates, and then just gonna full hip extension, like almost like push the shield into his head, and that's what actually hits him.
He falls backwards, hits his head against the stone floor, and just lays still. And you all watch as the hail begins to like slowly melt in the room. The hailstones on the floor, making it difficult. It's gonna take a little bit, but it is no longer.
Well, we expended a whole bunch of resources.
I'm at 5 HP.
Oh no.
And the room is quiet once more.
Dude, good thing you fucking broke his head because I cannot amplify. Well, I could, but I probably would die amplifying it. But I had 2 more shots. I'm like, one's going in each eye. if you
all
if
are
that didn't-
breathing heavily, and the room is getting quiet. Abaddon pulls back and is like, "Not doing too good."
No, neither am I.
that was a little embarrassing.
Can Zen
Indeed.
check the mage if he has
Sure.
anything on him?
So you kneel down over the now still body of the purple-robed mage and make an investigation check.
She didn't fireball him, and you were still under the spell. I was about to enter the ethereal plane, so you couldn't get at me.
It's an 8.
A what?
An 8.
An 8. Okay, you're searching through the robes. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna search the underlings for valuables and potions.
Okay.
I'm just like,
Arga's gonna look when Val walks by, see all the cuts and slashes on him, and just hang his head in fucking shame.
you only got me once.
Doesn't matter.
It was good. It was a good hit.
Doesn't matter. He's ashamed because this happens all the time and he doesn't know why.
Abaddon will run over and be like, "Are you okay, Auric? You were trying to kill Val. I thought he was our friend.
It happened again.
What
That
happened
happens more
again?"
than once.
It's happened a few times, regrettably.
Arwel, what are you up to?
I think Arwel's gonna go check on. Is anyone checking on you yet? You don't look so good.
No, I'm just bleeding over the corpses, rummaging through their pockets.
Oh, I can help you do that while you make sure you're okay. Ish.
So Arwel's gonna head over. You walk over to Val. Are you gonna heal him, or you just?
I mean, it's not a bad idea, I guess.
I wasn't sure if that's what you were getting.
Yeah. Oh well. I don't really know all my spells yet.
I think you have cure wounds.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's the
Cleric
like
has
kind
a
of
few
generic.
different ways to
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So whatever you decide, you can take a look at it. Val, as you're looking through the bodies, they've got nothing on them. They have their
Not
main
even a
like
piece of color.
they've got their daggers and their daggers. That's all that they had was daggers, and that's it.
I would have picked up my swords off the ground
Yeah.
when I
Right.
just like walk past you and go, that was fun.
Zan, as you are, it takes you a while, but you're like going through all these pockets as
Zan's
everybody
kinda
else is
fucked
doing.
up.
Arwel, did you decide?
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds. Okay.
I don't think that's touch. Is it?
No.
Mhm.
Healing,
Wait, yeah.
healing word is the
Healing words.
Oh.
distance one. Okay, so heading over, feel like a warm hand on your shoulder, and then the warmth that spreads out from that hand as you regain some healing, some hit points.
Roll a D8 and then add your spellcasting modifier. So it's a D8 plus 5. So the D8 looks like that.
Yep. So you roll a d8 and add that, and that is what?
And add that to.
You're gonna add 5 because that's your spellcast. So
Okay.
4 and 5.
So 9.
9 points
Oh.
of healing radiates out. You feel you can see and feel some of the cuts, especially the deep one in your back from Arik that begins to like mend itself. It's still very cool in this room as the mage had blasted off 2 different ice spells, but it's kind of welcome in the moment as you're all sweating and hot from just this, minute or so of fighting. Zan, eventually you are able to lift through. This mage has very little as well, except you go in under the robe, the neck of the robe, and collar. There's a term for that shit. And you lift up a chain, and on the chain is an hourglass-shaped key.
Ooh.
I think he has the key. And then rip it off his neck.
Okay.
We want to take a rest, heal our wounds, and then continue on.
I am no good at this moment if we're going into another room with, especially if there's a mage. That halfling and the dwarfs, they were easy.
I will remind you, this is your call, but you do know that Iskander is actively being pursued by the cult at this point. You saw him get attacked, you saw him throw a body over. Do with that what you will, I'm just reminding you.
Don't think we should stop here for a rest, but we should heal our wounds as best we can.
Well, you got any more in that bag of tricks?
Me?
Whoever's holding the bag with
the bag.
the bottomless thing in it.
Yes, we have for potions wise.
Ark's gonna throw 2 regular potions of healing without saying a word over to Val.
You're a sweetheart. What a generous group.
So you do your thing. 2d, well, 4d4. Well, 2d4 plus 2 twice.
Who else needs healing? Does
Abaddon. I think Abaddon. I feel like she had a decent amount of potions. So.
That's still so
I also have
low.
this. Looks like everybody.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
do that?
That would
We
be
have
great.
mass
Yeah.
healing word
Healing
there.
word, yeah.
Mass healing
Yeah.
word. That's another
So
spell.
I roll.
How
So
many spell slots? You don't want to burn.
no,
Oh,
it's
I don't know.
everyone gets 1d4 plus 5.
Can you cast it ritually? Is that a ritual cast? Let me just double check.
I don't know.
because,
Like outside of a. What's that mean?
You don't have to. If you spend 10 minutes, you wouldn't have to mass healing word.
I don't think it's
Mass
No,
healing
it
word.
would say 10 minutes on it.
You sometimes it's an ability.
Instead of like
That you
using a
can.
slot.
Yeah.
Instead of using
usually
a spell
there'll
slot.
be like a little bar next to the spell. When you look at it, I mean you can cast it. I don't think you have any ritual spells.
I gotta do some studying between today and next week.
All right, let me. I don't actually see that you can.
So what you can do?
Oh no, it's mass cure wounds. I believe you can do as a ritual. Okay,
Oh, do I have that?
I don't think you're that level yet. I could be wrong.
I think mass cure wounds is a 6th level, but I don't think you have that spell. You have mass.
I also didn't like equip all my things. I'm kind of like
It's a
flying by
lot.
the seat of
Yeah,
my
it's
pants
a lot
here.
for collect. But you can
Next week I'll.
you can cast mass healing word at whatever level. Each time you up a level, you add another D4. So I think that's a 3rd level spell. So if you go 4, 5, or 6, it just adds more D4.
Okay.
But everyone gains the 1d4 plus 5.
I'll do that.
All right. So mass healing word is what we're.
Wait, I think I have mass cure wounds. Let me just double check real quick. If that's okay.
I think that's a little bit better.
Yeah. That would be nice. Where did it go? Is it that? There it is.
Yeah, did I miss it?
Huh?
Did I miss?
Nothing.
Did you do
There.
the mass healing word yet?
No,
No,
figuring out
sorry.
if you have if you have mass cure wounds. Do you have it? Do you have a slot that you could prepare it, or are all of your spells?
No,
I
she
didn't
she
like
didn't,
prepare my
she didn't
spells. I've
prepare
kind of
any
been like
spells.
throwing them as I
Yeah,
go.
no, that's fine.
I do
You can-
have it,
Yeah, you can prepare
so
it.
yeah,
but
you
it isn't
can-
a ritual.
It's not a ritual, but you can still
We
cast
still all
it,
just need some
and then
healing,
yeah,
so.
everyone will get 3d8 plus 5. How did we last this long without Claire? How?
Herb not had many ways to heal everybody.
Yeah.
Spit shit and a lot of hope, my friend.
Well, why did I do that?
So you get to roll it. So you roll the 3d8, and then everyone gets it.
3d8. Okay.
Do you need extra d8s?
You got
What's
2.
this one?
That's a d10.
Oh, okay. I think I have one.
All right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Nice.
Plus 5.
12,
So
17.
7. Everyone gets
17 points of healing.
Thank you.
Abaddon is like, thank you. I like the way that D&D Beyond has changed how you can add your healing, your hit points. It's very nice. Instead of having to click all over, you just kind of scroll it, and it
Yeah, it's neat.
minuses are
Mm.
Um,
I'm still using the
Ark is
top
gonna
version.
nod to Arwel and things. No words, just like a.
Oh, feeling a little better. A little better. Still hurt. But
Do you need more healing?
I'll take
Did
whatever
did
you can give.
Did you do the 2d4 twice?
Because I was at 5 when this battle ended.
Right. Did you take the 2 potions that he gave you?
Yep.
Because we still have. I I hate it because I have a backpack, the bag, and my
I know,
personal stuff.
I know, it's the way, I don't like the way they do like the equipment and then you have it in your backpack. Ark will take, he'll take one small thing out of his, the Keaton's, I believe that's how you pronounce it.
I have no idea how to say it.
Keoghthoms.
Yeah.
Keaton's.
Give you another.
Hold on, Eric has something he's gonna.
Oh,
give
you got
first.
something?
And he's gonna unscrew a little jar and hold it out. You weren't. Just take it. Just trust me. You can hold it out.
Am I dipping my finger in it?
Yes.
Okay.
And what and then, like I said, he'll make the motion like rub it on your tongue.
So I will.
It's a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. If it's swallowed, creature regains 2d8 plus 2 points. And if you're poisoned or diseased, it cares more. So you get another 2d8 plus 2 hit points.
So I'm
It's the
gonna.
same stuff Ark used for
Yeah, the
that guy that was diseased.
Men's
Men's nets.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
2d8 plus what?
2.
And I am going to take 2 more potions.
Okay.
So I am really hurt.
Alright, we're getting there. Halfway.
You know,
Good for now.
That whole battle, we totally forgot about all that inspiration that we have.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Like I totally
we
forgot.
need the little beads
Well,
to
we
remind us.
we have something here.
Here, do you want to put it? Look, I have it on a light thing.
What?
It's a light pedestal that it's on.
That'll remind us definitely. Is that how many is in it?
Yep. And then the better day.
No, it's not. No, you've got 21.
When should you like worry about your hit points? Like how low?
It all depends on what you're fighting.
Yeah, if it's something like really big,
It
it,
can wipe you out.
I
in
can
one
wipe
hit.
you out one
So.
hit.
And then in my case,
It all
in order
depends
to
on how
use
many
my
you
magic, I have
Like I have 50 out of 80.
It's not-
You're good.
Depends on what you're in the
Did you,
doing.
add, did you add your healing from
Oh yeah, you gotta do
your
healing
thing too?
yourself.
Yeah, I healed myself.
Oh, you did heal?
See, then I have an extra layer of, to use most of my magic, I have to take damage on myself, blood damage, in order to make it work.
How did you, Arwel? Oh, you got hit with the AoEs. Okay, never mind. I was like, how did you get that low on your hit points? That's because of the, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Fireball and
I'm just
stuff.
a pile of hit points. So
Alright. So, as you take a few minutes to quickly heal, drink some potions, looking at each other in this room, you look over at Zan, who has this strangely shaped key with a like silver hourglass top. And funnily enough, the key ends, and there's like 2 little things that jut out, but it's almost like a joke. Like, there's no way this key actually goes into a lock. It's just shaped like a key. And it's pretty decently sized, you know, like that big, just hanging on the chain. So what are you doing?
Alright. Seems that we have to follow. Is everyone ready?
Well, are we going to this room that the key opens, or should we look for the defector first?
He said that he was leaving the key after he was going to take it. So in order to follow him, we need the key.
So why would this guy have the key?
Because he left it up here for us.
I see. Oh, alright. Let's go.
Alright.
let's go.
Well, did we ever... I guess it doesn't matter now. We were looking through the books when they came in. We never got to finish that, right?
You got interrupted.
Do we want to finish what we are doing here, or do we just go?
We came here for this. We need to get to the mask.
Alright.
Alright. So you all step onto the teleportation circle looking at each other. Zan, the toucher of the metal.
Zan's the key master.
Yeah, there you go. That's better than what I said. You take the key and tap it against the hourglass. You see both of them begin to shine with that purple. And then looking at each other and getting ready for that kind of sickening feeling of being pulled down into the floor and yet standing in place as the light shines up from the ground and slams up into the 40 feet high ceilings in this particular room. That's where we're going to stop.
Sitting there at the crossbones. Yeah, just do this.
All right, so we will see what happens next week. We're gonna play 3 weeks in a row. Oh my gosh!
We haven't done this in so long.
Hopefully, we'll have all of our most of our players. So yeah.
Talking to you, Lauren.
Yes, Lauren. Directions.
Well, she did
She might
last. She did
listen.
last. She did last time.
I'll
last
keep
week.
this part in. She listens to it.
Yeah,
She listens on her thing while she's on the tractor. So we will be back. Congratulations to Old Rogue Painting, and also thank you to Old Rogue Painting for both painting all of our minis and being a lovely patron and entering into our giveaways. So we are going to find somebody to raid. That's another thing I must do, so give me 1 second. We'll be back tomorrow. Ooh, I have to double check. I'm going to double check on tomorrow's Midnight World. For those of you that did not watch the finale of last week's Midnight World, I am telling you, it was so good. You need to watch it. It is public on our YouTube. The actually, it might have been posted like yesterday or something, but you should watch it from beginning to end, because the end won't make sense unless you watch the beginning. But it's time loops, it's horror, it's underwater, which gives me anxiety, like deep underwater, like 30,000 leagues under the sea type stuff. And it was just such a good ending. Cat's in the chat, or was, and Cat can attest to how good it was. I will double check to see if we are playing again. Tomorrow, I don't know if we have a story set up, but also prepare yourselves. We're going to be doing a week of charity streams. So we will have another story to tell for the Midnight World on August 1st as the beginning of our charity stream. And July 31st is technically the beginning, and I'm going to do an arena battle with everybody for that instead of continuing the story, because it's a specific charity, and you'll be able to buy stuff with your donations to give to the players. So we are going to raid.
You should watch the last arena battle if you didn't see it before and you want to just get an idea.
Yes, yeah. Except this was going to be co-op, so it's going to be the players against monsters.
Which
So-
I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Although you can easily see how that can just totally.
Yeah, it's gonna just kind of be like in Final Fantasy VII, where you go into the arena and it's like little things, and then it starts to build up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Wow, can we fight Hell House?
I bet if I can find already made stats, then the answer is yes.
Like my biggest dream, I know it can't happen because we stream.
I
but
fucking hate Hell House so much.
I love that.
As a
fight.
fighter, I hated it. Oh my god.
I
Hell House.
loved that part. It just got. Like,
It was good. It was
the
very
spectacle was just
nostalgic.
crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was great, but I
the
also
announcer.
hated it.
But my biggest hope, although again I know we can't do it because we stream and copyright, is like when my big bad comes, I want it the Sephiroth music, and then I want like the Final Fantasy VII battle music there.
Oh yeah.
But I know we can't
Yeah.
actually do it. You know. What
It
I mean?
would be great.
But yeah, like it's such perfect like battle music.
Well, here's what you got to do. You just have to contact. Is it Square Enix?
Yes. Yeah.
Then just get permission.
Square Enix.
Just get permission to use it. That's all you need.
Yeah, just
Just contact.
just a small.
Just go ask them.
A small task.
Come on.
All right, we are going to be rating tabletop top notch in 10 seconds. Thank you, everybody. There's a big lag, so it's probably too late anyway. But have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Switch it.